to Red Pilled America on the iHeartRadio app.
Redefining radio. This is where the fun begins. Introducing Greek.
Let me tell you something. Don't ever love more you than anybody else you love more.
Francis.
Because then you're squeezing your banana so hard every time you come in here, and then you're pounding it on the desk.
Let's get the party started. It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it's the Penthouse on a Thursday. Don't be shaking your head at me already.
Man gets up and goes and cleans the other side of the studio when we're starting.
I wasn't cleaning. I just moved the thing. You gonna start me today?
Yes, sir.
My God, look at this sign, what it says. I wrote down, please God help me. I'm going through a lot of difficult times today, and I'm upset.
How much did you lose last night?
I didn't lose anything last night, to be honest with you. I was at the Boca Parade. Good morning, everybody. We got Papa Roach tickets. Who's most likely to today at 11:45. We got a lot going on.
12:45.
Whatever. It's close enough. It's going to happen today. Dom's in the show.
Hello.
What did I walk into? Jesus. Should I walk back out, come back in?
No.
And then see if the mood changes?
You're the only reason we're here.
And see if the mood changes. Let me try it again. I'll come back out. I'll come back in.
Good morning, friend.
Hi, good morning.
I got to ask you something. Did you know that there was a top on top of the street?
Yeah.
You noticed it?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was just yesterday that you put it on.
No, it's been there the whole time.
I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Now, is there any name for the top of the tree? Like, is that Mother something or Sister
Mother something? It's an angel.
I know, but is there any
It's
name?
a Christmas angel.
Oh, that's what it
You
is?
can name her if you want.
No, it's just, we'll call it Angel,
Mother something?
Angel Francis, maybe? I
No,
don't know.
I don't like that.
Angel Dominic, whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I like your shirt. I used to know a girl who had a tattoo like that on her
Good.
ass. Wow. I wonder how much that cost. It is the Penthouse on a Thursday. Got some football tonight. Yeah, big game. Dom will be in. You're starting to get bigger and bigger when people are asking me who you're betting. What I'm out and about. And I got a couple of those last night. I did check out the Boca Parade. It was very cool. A lot of nice floats, and they're ready for the holidays. They did write the tree yesterday at Rockefeller Center.
They wrote it?
They lit it.
I thought you said they write it.
They wrote it.
They wrote it?
Oh, my God.
I didn't know you were supposed to write trees.
Well, so you can write anything
I
you
guess
want.
to each your own, yeah.
Yeah, whatever you're into. We don't judge here at all. You guys are individuals, and we don't mind. You think we judge?
A little.
Really?
Whatever. I'm not.
10:07.
Shut my mouth.
You can't say you're out already. You can't.
I am. I walked in and I wanted to walk out. And it was, you were so aggressive. I just felt like I didn't even have my headphones on and you're already yelling.
Oh, God, you know it's a show. I'm kidding.
It's not. I mean, it is a show, but it's real life.
Tomorrow we're going to be at the Crazy Horse Saloon for Greek Gridiron. So
Yay.
get there. Only a few weeks left for the grand finale. So if you want to be one of the people who get in the finals for that great grand prize, get there. And Crazy Horse has got great luck because I believe 4 winners have been at Crazy Horse.
Okay.
Or 5. Actually 5, I think, and only 1 at Strikes. So for the whole season.
Wow.
So get over there tomorrow. We'll be playing Greek Gridiron at 135, 7 games against the spread. 2 college, 5 pro. You guys know the rules, and we'll have a good time. But the Crazy Horse always has good food and great entertainment. And if you want to watch any game or UFC, you can go there no matter how it's being on TV, whether you stream it, download it, whatever. They got all the games and UFC. So check it out. You will have a good time tomorrow at the Crazy Horse. So, Francis, how are you today on this lovely Thursday?
I'm good. You know, normal things. Just keeping busy. I've been solo on the Gator this past week, and I will be up until Monday because Jason is in the Czech Republic.
That's crazy.
It looks beautiful, and I've heard great things about Prague, so that's where he's at right now. But yeah, so just busy. Spent some time with the family yesterday. I had to drop off something at my aunt's house, and she's in Jupiter Island, so whatever. My mom's staying with her for the next.
Nice.
She's supposed to leave today, and if you guys haven't been listening, I've mentioned how my mom's been sick for almost like 3 weeks, and then last week I caught what she had. Even my sister did, and luckily it was not as bad as hers. Mine, thank God, I jumped on antibiotics right away. And my mom is very it's funny because my mom is a pharmacist. Like that's what she went to school for. That's what she got her degree in. Like she's a legit pharmacist, but with time and age and stuff, she's become very holistic, natural. So when she started getting sick 3 weeks ago, she was trying to treat herself with coconut oil, oregano, salt water, stuff like that. I tried to give her, I had medicine. I even had a Z-Pack from what my husband didn't take from a few, from when he was sick a couple months ago. And she was like, no. She should have. She should have just nipped it right in the bud because she thought. And then now she's learning. So she already went through a round of antibiotics, felt fine. She's got it back. She felt fine for 2 days. And now when I saw her yesterday, worse than ever. Oh, that's not good. I feel so bad. So she's not sure if she's going to be able to fly home.
I was going to say, she can't.
Yeah, so she's going to start another round of antibiotics. My uncle is a doctor, so he might put her on prednisone. But when I saw her and my husband came by too, it was worse. Oh, and she's a trooper. She's just like, oh, fine. It just sounds like she's. We think it's pneumonia because a lot of people have been getting it.
Yes.
Yep.
And so I know a couple people who have it right now.
And so she's strong and she's stubborn. But it was one of those things. Like once you start feeling sick, I know some people like to take care of it. But go see your doctor. Just do. Get whatever you have to do because some things will help treat you if you do it, maybe a natural way. But whatever this thing is, it's fighting that stuff. So you definitely have to get some medication for it.
You're a third or fourth person I heard of somebody being very sick and locally. And so you got to be careful. It is out there.
We got a girlfriend and my husband and I who's in the hospital with pneumonia right now. Oh, it's that bad. So I know they were saying that COVID-19 is down and flu is down, but nobody's talking about this pneumonia. They were saying they brought out these numbers and they were saying everything's down.
Yeah, I don't feel good today.
Every time I talk about sickness or if I come in and I don't feel good, Greek like an hour later is like, I don't feel good. My head's warm. My head's warm. I don't feel good.
I gotta go home.
I'm talking about sick people. And he was like, I don't feel good.
Oh my God.
Get me out of here.
Well, that's the thing. We stayed far away from. I felt bad. I was like, sorry, Mom. No hugs, no nothing. Even if I don't. And that we air hugged. If she happens to fly out today, which I have a feeling she's not, which sucks because I know she wants to get home.
But if you're sick, flying sucks. You're on a plane, you don't feel good.
And it's almost 3 hours to get back to PR, but not just that, the people around. And she obviously would wear a mask, and she said that. But the people around you are probably like, oh my God, the sick person's on the plane.
But also when you get on a plane, there's also a chance you can catch other stuff.
Well, but that's why. You mask up if you're sick. But she sounds really bad. She should probably just rest.
Yeah. Rockefeller Center, the tree did get lit last night.
I didn't see it. I watched some of the show, and then I didn't stay up for the tree.
Yeah, they had a crazy situation yesterday in Manhattan. Very sad. CEO got shot.
Of United Healthcare.
Yeah, very sad.
Crazy.
And that looks like an inside job.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and it looks like obviously it was planned. Very scary. Really. If you've never been in the city, it's one thing. But if you're in the city and you're just walking around the streets seeing something like that, God forbid, the guy was on a bicycle.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was a woman who was, if you watch any of the security footage, there was a woman who witnessed it too. But the guy, he's all hoodied up. He had a ski mask. I don't know if they're ever going to find this guy, but it's the CEO of United Healthcare, young dude in his 50s, I think 52 or something. And they were having a conference at the Hilton or something, United Healthcare. And so he was leaving. He didn't stay at the Hilton. He was leaving his hotel to go over there to the conference super early in the morning. But that makes you go. So they had to have known where he was staying because in your head, you're like, oh, if United Healthcare is at the Hilton, that's where he must be staying. So definitely.
Sad.
Definitely.
Sad.
Somebody, he was the target for sure.
They had video of the guy at Starbucks like 15 minutes before.
Yeah.
Ordering a Starbucks. Then he gets on a bicycle and he takes off, and it's going to be tough to find him. You could barely see his
So
face.
There's video at Starbucks. Is he all hoodied up too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I haven't seen that one yet.
The backpack. But his wife says that he's been getting death threats for like the last couple of weeks. But very sad. It just sucks. Just so brutal. Guy, CEO of a company going into a thing like you said. I thought the first thing, how did somebody know he was going to be there at that time? The whole thing.
I'm telling you, between that and then Rockefeller, and I know a couple people who are actually going to be going to New York this weekend. I was like, I don't know if it's a good time, but they already got their tickets because they have that whole. I don't know if they have the verdict yet, but that whole Daniel Perry case. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm not familiar.
That was with the guy who did the chokehold. Remember there was this homeless guy on the subway, and he was crazy and threatening people.
Yeah.
And he's a veteran.
Yeah.
Ended up putting this guy in a chokehold, and the guy died.
Yeah.
So that I think that the jury right now, I mean, I think they're deliberating. So, and I think whichever way they deliberate, I think that there's going to be drama. So New York's it's going to be pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's
this weekend.
Yeah, it really is.
I know it's a beautiful time to go because of the tree and ice skating, but I don't know.
Well,
might want to stay away.
I mean, they were worried last night too. They talked about it because the guy's on the loose. I mean, they didn't catch him.
Just walking around.
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully it's nothing you have to worry about. I mean, I just think, as we mentioned, I think he was just the target.
Yeah, just sad.
Very sad.
Just sucks. I mean, it really shocked me yesterday. Been in that area millions of times, and just it's so sad.
But it happens a lot.
Yeah, we just don't know about it
because it's not as big
publicized, of course, and it's not a CEO making $8 million a year. I get all that, but
yeah.
It's just,
so I mean, you probably have a lot of people who are like, "Well, how come we don't highlight the lives of all these people here?"
You're right, 100%. You're right. There's every day people get killed every day. It's a little bit shocking when like that. It's a hit. You know what I mean? That was to me.
That was a hit job.
Yeah, it really was. The guy knew whether he hacked into his emails, knew somebody in the company. I'm sure they're gonna go through everything, but to know he's gonna be there and you're waiting for him. That's crazy. I mean, it really is. But yeah, just so sad. But they did light the tree last night, so and a lot of people look at it. Well, I lived in a city for years. That means it's officially Christmas season. So get out your list, start shopping, start getting things done. I started my list, so I'm doing pretty good so far. I have like little paths of days that I got to be done with certain things, and then I try to focus from like the 20th to the 25th on the most important person.
Aw.
Me.
Do you want to take that all back? Do you want to take it back, Tom?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take it back.
Greek from Greek. Oh, my God. How'd you know? Can't believe it. Oh, my God. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. I have my tree up, so it's fake. And there's only one gift under it. So there it is. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. If you guys want to get involved in the program today on a Thursday on Real Radio, you can also text us at Real Radio 47142. Who you betting tonight, Dom? You're hot.
I'm taking the Lions.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm going to go Green Bay with the points. I just think the world's on the Lions, and the Lions have a lot of injuries, and I'm not saying they're not going to win, but I'm saying a high scoring game and a close game. So I'm going to take the 3.5.
Okay.
That's where I'm leaning. I don't want you to change. I'm just saying where I'm
not changing. No, I'm staying with the Lions.
Yeah, no, you always stay. If I could teach you anything before, I move on. Always trust yourself. Because I'm not paying your bet. You got to pay it. Mm-hmm. So remember that. Because when you talk yourself out of something because somebody tells you and you win, that's a bad feeling. You get so mad. You're like, I can't believe I like the other side.
Yep.
But again, it's not a crazy, Saturday's going to be my big day with the Ducks. Quack, quack, as they take on Penn State. But and then the Georgia-Texas game is going to be, that's at 4 o'clock. You going to watch that? Are you going to be around or you have to work or anything?
That's Saturday. No, I'm around. I'm just going to be somewhere watching the boat parade, but I'll be inside in front of it. Because I don't think that holiday boat parade starts until around 6 or so.
Yeah.
When it turns dark out.
Don't you have a remote this weekend?
I do. I have a remote on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's for football, and it is at the Twisted Tuna in Jupiter, and I'll be there from 1 to 3 hanging out. I know they have all kinds of drink specials and food specials, and I'm special. I'm just kidding. I'll be there. I'll be there. So this is normally Carmine's gig, but he's on vacation because he won all that money on that bet.
Oh, he went away. Oh my God.
So I'm going to be filling in.
Bitch.
I'm going to be filling in for him, but it's a great place. My girlfriend Nina works there during the weekdays. I really enjoy the Twisted Tuna. You are not.
No, sure.
I know. It's just me. I have no tech. I'll just be doing it by myself, having a good time.
Good.
The only reason why is because he's got something up north.
There,
yes, he's got an event up north that he's doing a watch party.
Is that the same time?
I don't know. What time's your watch party?
Mine's 12 to 2, and you're there till 3, so I'll stop by and say hi. I would love to see you.
But you're up north.
I know. I'll be wrapping it up by the time you come down.
Takes me 20 minutes to get there.
Okay.
To see you, it's worth it.
All right. Well, where are you going to be on Sunday?
Jollies. Jollies and Stewart. They got a lottery machine.
Yeah, I like that place.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool place for the Jets and the Dolphins. It's going to be a good game. Dolphins got to win this game to have any hopes of making the playoffs. And also, you don't want the Jets coming down here as bad as they are and beating the Dolphins.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that would put really the pin on the tail. That would really be bad for the Dolphins. I was supposed to go to the game. But
it's always fun to go. I've been to a Jets-Dolphins game, and it's always fun.
Yeah.
It's a good rivalry.
I didn't tell the girl I was supposed to take it. I'm not going. So I figured I'll wait until Saturday. And I'm shaking his head. Well, why am I going to tell her tonight? You know, I don't want to upset
You're going
her.
to wait till last minute when she could have all this time to invite somebody else if you decide not to go. That's kind of a jerky move.
I was taking her.
Oh.
So she wasn't taking me.
So, but she could also have plans if you're not going to. So either way, it's a jerky move. So you're going to wait till last minute, and then you're going to be like, "No, I'm not going." When she planned a Sunday to go, when she could be planning something else.
All right, I'll tell her on a break.
Okay, good. Yeah, better let her know
Yeah.
whether you're doing it or not.
I just don't,
It's people's time. Have respect for it.
Okay, well. All right. I was going to tell her instead of going to a game, you could just go to Gucci and I'll give you my card.
Oh, were you?
Look at that face.
I think the game would be cheaper.
Yes, it would.
100%.
Are you kidding me?
100%. Especially if you already have the tickets.
Are
Yes.
you kidding me? The tickets are in the box.
If the tickets were gifted to you, yes.
Yeah. I got carte blanche there. Are you kidding me? It's not even a photo finish. I mean, that going to Gucci with a credit card, you're getting crushed. Easy 5 dimes. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you guys want to get involved. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Franny always has some interesting things for us to get into and talk about. And one of the ones I saw today was about having a roommate as a celebrity.
Yeah, well, if you were like, you know what, this celebrity would be a really cool roommate, let us know who you have in mind, 47142. A lot of time these lists are very similar to the ones, the same celebrities, like who you want to have over for dinner or Thanksgiving or something. A lot of
But living with somebody's different.
It's very, very similar. But yes, having as a roommate, you're like, yeah, they'd be really cool. Because they do. They have to be easy, not a mess, no drama, right? That's what you're looking for. So I was kind of surprised by this list. But as I mentioned, play along. 47142 started off with Real Radio. Some of these, not so surprising, but some, yeah. So this is what they asked. They said from everybody, and there's even athletes who are on here too. And Zillow Rentals was the one who did this survey. And they asked Americans which pop culture icon they'd want as a roommate. Who do you did you see this yet?
No.
Who do you think topped the list? They asked a little over 3,000 U.S. adults.
I didn't see the list.
Snoop.
He would be fun, but he's not on top 10.
Really?
The Rock?
So not on the top 10. Like I said, I'm surprised by this list.
Okay, and it's also ball players. Peyton Manning.
Well, I will let you know. No ball players.
Oh, I thought you just said.
I did, but not on the top 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because they did. I mean, they had Simone Biles was on there for famous athlete roommate. LeBron James, too, was on there, too. Caitlin Clark, Travis Kelce. But this was overall the top celebrity choices.
And Snoop's not on there.
No. So, okay, this is, let me help you out. I'll break it down. It might be a little confusing. All right, so they had Simone Biles, most popular pick for famous athlete roommate. Then LeBron at 17%. Then LeBron James landed at number 2.
Wow.
Caitlin Clark, 3rd. Travis Kelce, Lionel Messi were tied. Then they also broke it down social media stars.
Oh.
They said Drew, I'm not familiar. He's Drew Desbordes. He's a sketch comedian. I don't know who he is, but I guess probably on TikTok. He's very famous. Then the second choice for influencers would be Chris Olsen, followed by Tyler Cameron, who's a local boy here, and Monet McMichaels. Not familiar with a lot of those people. So they said, but Gen Z represents most of the renters, so that's probably why the preferences are like that. A lot of social media, younger people. But with the top choice, what they said for celebrity roommates, who do you think it is? And so this time I will bring it down. We'll go actors and performers, musicians.
Okay. Matthew McConaughey?
No.
Wow.
That's one I had too.
Yeah, I was thinking.
You've been playing the bongos naked, smoking joints? No.
Stop, that's your warehouse. I mean, there it is. Well, I want a girl roommate. I don't want a
There's
guy.
a few girls on here.
Margot Robbie?
No.
Can't think any of the Kardashians because people
They
hate
are
them.
not.
Yeah, because people hate them.
Is that girl Sydney on there? The what?
Oh, Sweeney? No, but she's topped other lists for people. She has. All right, so it's tough.
All right, so go ahead.
Glenn Powell.
Who's that?
He's Top Gun Maverick, and then he came out with if you saw him, you would know. He was in the Twisters movie.
Okay, I know
The new
who-
one?
Yeah.
Chapel Roan. She's a pop artist, singer. That's what I said. I think it's a lot because a lot of these renters are younger, so that's why Timothy Chalamet. You'd see him,
Yeah.
he's is he Bob Dylan? I think he's doing the Bob
Yes.
Dylan movie, and they say that he's singing in everything, and he's fantastic.
Yeah, I heard it.
He was great in the new Willy Wonka. He's really good. Sabrina Carpenter, get it? She's cute. You don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Blonde cutie. She sings the Espresso song.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's huge these days. Yeah.
Okay.
And I say huge. She's a nugget. She's like she's smaller than me. I think she's 4'11". Kendrick Lamar,
Yep.
Beyonce. I was surprised because.
She seems bitchy.
Well, I don't think she seems bitchy, but people either love her or hate her. And I
can
think a
see
lot
it.
of the hate she gets is because she's married to Jay-Z and everybody thinks that they're part of the Illuminati.
I can just see her yelling at me like, "You're going out again?"
But she got number 4. I was surprised.
Why did you bet the Packers?
Yeah. Zendaya at 3.
Okay.
Taylor Swift, number 2.
Oh my God, no way.
Taylor?
I'd rather live with management.
And then number 1, I'm not surprised. He tops a lot of the list. Ryan Reynolds is number 1 on the list.
Taylor Swift, Kelsey comes over. What do you say to him? Like, I mean, you throw him your pass. You open the door, you got 87 on.
Get some tickets.
Yeah, you look at him. Hey guys, what's going on? So funny. He was on a podcast yesterday. I think it's on his own. He's like, me and Mahomes are just not connecting this year. I'm thinking to myself, you guys are 11-1.
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen when they start connecting? Yeah, that's a weird list. But
It is, but as we
younger.
mentioned, they asked everybody. It's not like they had, but a majority of renters, they believe, 47% of renters today are Gen Z.
Now, who would you want to have a celebrity roommate?
I didn't think about that.
Dom?
I'd pick Snoop or Wiz Khalifa.
Really? Mm-hmm. Just because of the drugs? Because you have your own drugs. Why? 'Cause
Still
you,
be fun.
you think they have better drugs?
No, it'd be a fun time. They're touring and stuff like that.
They're never home.
That's good.
So
So
you
you have the
might-
place to yourself.
Yep. There you go. Always enough weed around, it's good.
Oh, yeah, I know that. It's so important to you.
Girl.
And that's good.
How about you?
Girls around too. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you get some leftovers. I mean, Snoop can't bang them all. Plus,
Yep.
he's married. I mean,
Yep.
yeah, he doesn't cheat. I'm not going to. I don't. I mean, I'm pretty much me. You know what I mean? I might do something in the next couple days I don't want to talk about yet that I've never done before, so I don't want to jinx it. But Halle Berry, definitely perfect roommate.
Yeah, but you don't want her to be your roommate. You want to bang her. We're talking about like somebody that you could give me a dude, bro out with.
I'm just saying, if I'm with her, then I got a shot. She's going to come one night. She's going to be
All right.
upset.
Okay,
She's going to be like, Greek, can you believe what he did to me? I'll be like, Halle, sit on the couch. Let's talk
Halle
about
Berry
it."
is an obvious choice. I'm curious who's a dude, a celebrity guy that you think would be cool.
Oh, Brady.
Okay.
He's got a lot of connections, and he's upset, so he's going to be around the house talking about Giselle. And I'll be like, I can't believe what she did to you, Tom. She sucks. All women suck. Let's go to strip club. Come on, let's go to Monroe's. He's got tons of cash. You know
Oh,
what I mean? We go on his boat.
I don't know why I don't see him being a strip club kind of guy, but who knows? Who knows?
Well, I would just throw it out there. I'm sure
okay.
he's going to have it coming at him like Frisbees. But I got to be a friend.
Oh,
I got to
yes.
be a
I
roommate.
mean, he doesn't need to go to a strip club. He's got supermodels coming out.
Yeah, I'd be like, come on, let's go to New York Prime and have a cigar. Don't worry about Giselle. She sucks. I hate her. Can't believe what she did to you. I have all pictures of Giselle with darts on them. You're the greatest. You're a goat. How could she do this to you for that karate guy? Yeah, I think Brady'd be cool. He'd get me tickets to all those football games because he's you're his roommate. Hey, what are you doing? I'm doing Fox Sunday. You want to come? All right, cool. I mean, you know what I mean? Because you're just hanging out. You get to
Or
go
the
to
Raiders games.
Yeah, Vegas. I got it. You kidding me? Oh, yeah. So I would probably say Tom. And you want Snoop Dogg, and who do you want?
I don't know. I've said it before. I'm a fan of Jennifer Lawrence. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of somebody fun though, like a girl that would be just fun,
She's
have a
probably
good time.
Brittany?
Man, I mean, it would definitely be an adventure every day. Did you see her? She just turned 43, and she posted this birthday post. It was very odd, but it was her dancing, and then she mentioned how she's moved to Mexico.
Yeah.
But then she also said that she didn't turn 43; she turned 5, and it was going to be she was going into kindergarten. It's
She's
very,
She's
very,
out there.
very odd.
Got to feel bad.
I
for
worry
her.
about that girl.
Yep.
I do.
I would never be surprised if one day we woke up and
Don't say that. Don't kill her off.
I'm not saying something going to happen. I just said I would never be surprised if anything I heard about her. It would not surprise me anything I ever heard about her, good, bad, or indifferent. She's just out there. I mean, she really is. And it seems like she has, so much time. I think her being away from her kids has got to be terrible as a parent. That's got to hurt you, especially around the holidays. It's just crazy. 877-927-6969. Celebrity roommate, who would you want? I'm off the table. I'm not in this, so you can't predict me.
Oh, no.
Why are you off the table? You're the biggest celebrity we know.
I love Dom. Oh, no. We'll be back in a few minutes with a trifecta and this day in history. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
My Nine Inch Nails take is not a very popular one with Nine Inch Nails fans. Pretty Hate Machine was an excellent album, and everything after it sucked.
Not even Downward Spiral?
That's what he considers the rest of the songs to be. From Pretty Hate Machine, it was a downward spiral.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
There's a crash blocking the roadway, Prosperity Farms Road, south of Donald Ross Road, and an accident PGA Boulevard, west of Military Trail. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line. Pound 250, keyword West Palm traffic. I'm Ron Hersey.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty. It's time for Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty, the only cold, creamy treat you'll want all season long. Because if it's the iconic Frosty with a salted caramel twist, gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating Wendy's. Salted Caramel Frosty flavored with other natural flavors.
Hey, it's Greek for Game Day Men's Health. Christmas time's right around the corner. I got something for you. Mention Greek at your appointment and receive 1 free month of vitamin injections.
That's a $99 value, baby.
And it's on your boy. I'll be your elf and your secret Santa. Go to their website today, trygameday.com, to find locations close to you. You want to get in the game? You want to feel back to when you were 25 and in the energy you once had? Go to Game Day Men's Health. They'll do everything for you. Happy holidays from Game Day Men's Health. And from your boy to Greek, I'm your secret Santa on this one, baby. Trygameday.com. Peace.
Come on out to Charlie's this Sunday for our next Miller Lite Pro Football watch party of the season as Miami takes on New York. Great food and drink specials, including $2.50 Miller Lite drafts, $10 pitchers, and 5 for $15 buckets during all televised pro football games all season long. Plenty of Real Radio swag and a chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Miami football game. Kickoff is 1 p.m. Charlie's Neighborhood Bar and Grill, 400 Southeast Parrott Circle in Stewart. See you there.
Hey, it's the Greek, and it's football season and bowl season right around the corner, and there's only one place to bet. Download your Hard Rock app today, and it's that easy. And you can enjoy football and the playoff season right around the corner. And there's prop bets, there's player bets, there's parlays. It's all there at the Hard Rock Bets. And the NBA is back and college hoops. Fun and a lot of enjoyment this holiday season. Make sure you're betting on the Hard Rock app today. Peace.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In office, West Palm Beach.
When the going gets tough, the tough get StormSmart. Since 1996, StormSmart has simplified the process of protecting your home. Our storm catcher screens and shutters are designed and manufactured here in Florida. Along with impact windows and doors, StormSmart ensures your experience from purchase through installation is seamless. We know what it takes to keep your home safe, livable, and beautiful. Because Smart is making it easy to protect your home. And Smart is simple. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
Your business needs a network it can count on.
Power's out.
Comcast Business has you covered with Wi-Fi backup to help keep your business up and running, even when your power goes out.
Everybody in the warehouse good? Lights are out, but the Wi-Fi's up. Let's power on.
It's from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Break room, you good?
Can't microwave my burrito, but Wi-Fi's fine. Let's power on.
Power on with the leader in connectivity, Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Learn how to get Comcast Business Internet, Security Edge, and Wi-Fi backup for $59 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add Comcast Business Mobile Unlimited. Plus, for a limited time, find out how to get an $800 holiday bonus prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today. Ends 12/15/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 300 megabit per second internet, Security Edge, and Connection Pro. EcoBill and auto pay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change.
Hey, it's the Greek, and it's Monroe's in Palm Beach 7 days a week. The beautiful girls are there with a 5-star menu and great entertainment. And Monday night, I can't think of a better place to watch Monday Night Football. Drink specials all night long. If your team loses, you're still a winner. Why? Because you got one of the beautiful ladies at Monroe's in Palm Beach. If you want the hottest ladies, they're only at one place, and that is Monroe's in Palm Beach. Take it from your boy. Monday Night Football, stop in. You're a winner no matter what the score is. Peace.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, their U.S.-based restoration specialists will fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now, during our Cyber Week sale, save 20% on most Sleep Number smart beds, plus free home delivery with any base. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
With Progressive Insurance, you can make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And cover your furry friends with pet health insurance. Visit Progressive.com. That's Progressive.com.
Real Radio weather.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. Gorgeous rest of the day ahead. Very few clouds in the forecast. Most of them will be mid and upper level clouds if we do see any of those cirrus clouds develop. Now we will see temperatures climb into the mid and upper 70s across the area. Humidity remains low. Rain chance remains out of the forecast as well.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Check engine light, oh so bright? Drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change and get a quality oil change that's quick but never rushed. Go to VIOC.com to save up to $15 off. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your go-to oil change for holiday travel.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
The free iHeartRadio app loaded up with holiday cheer. Listen to iHeart Christmas playing nonstop holiday music commercial free. Some might call it a Christmas miracle. iHeart Christmas is the perfect soundtrack to your holidays. Open the free iHeart app and search Holiday now. Free never sounded so good.
The Penthouse is brought to you by Joseph's Classic Market.
You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in The Penthouse on a Thursday, getting you ready for another weekend. Before you know it, the guy in the red suit will be here. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, it will. And it'll be Santa Claus time. And happy Hanukkah to everybody who celebrates Hanukkah. Good morning, Dominic.
Hey there, G-Man.
What is the over-under? Good morning, Francis.
Hi, good morning.
When your camera will be back on, what do you think we should put it for? Ooh, should we? Is this year over? Would you say?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a little irky jerky today. I think it might be the internet connection, but I see like just like.
That's
Yeah.
how that internet. The
Yeah.
problem we had yesterday.
Yep. So
All right.
sorry if we're freezing on you.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're always sponsored by Jason Weiser, personal injury attorney. Go to our website, go to Real TV. See Francis and I, but Dom's on strike. He's been on strike now. What's it been, about 2.5 weeks?
Yeah, maybe.
And was this a decision you made on your own, or did you talk to anybody?
Nope, my decision.
All right, big decisions. Do you ever consult anybody? Parents, friend, management? Francis?
No.
All right, good. It's good to you. Let's do a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, the Lakers are not playing good right now, and the Miami Heat took advantage last night, 134-93. Lakers are not playing good, like I said. Hero had a big game, 31 points by Hero. So big game for the Heaters. They ended up winning. They need every win they can get. Excuse me. I don't think the Heat's gonna have a good season. I just don't. Maybe 500. We don't have the horses, but the Lakers played bad last night, and they got a W. Panthers play tonight. They are playing the Flyers in Philadelphia. Ooh, it's cold up there. So hopefully the Panthers will get a W. Remember, you can hear them on Real Radio. Thursday Night Football, probably one of the best games of the season. Now, following Monday night's game, which was so exciting, watch this game be 3-0. Lions and Packers. They're expecting a big explosion on offense. 51 points is the over-under, and also it is indoors. Detroit, one of the best teams in the league. They are the odds-on favorite. I can never, ever remember in the last, 30 years saying that the Lions were the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just couldn't. I know Detroit Lion fans have come up to me and said, I've never said that my entire life. But they are a favorite tonight against the Packers. The kid, Dom, the big gambler, he likes Detroit. I'm going to go the other way. Something I should have did in my bedroom a long time ago. And I like the Packers plus the 3.5. Pittsburgh Steelers are in first place with Russell. He's having a very good season. Talk about possibly being comeback player of the year. They're in first place. And don't forget, the Denver Broncos are paying him $39 million. How do you think they feel when they're writing that check? How about that? They're paying him $39 million, and he's not even playing for them. Great job, front office. Great job. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pilar Coffee and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach. And Franny and I will be there in December. We're waiting on a date.
It's December now.
I know. I'm just.
I said, the month's not over.
I know. You could just this month.
Okay.
You make it sound like December's 2 months out.
Yeah. We'll be there this month.
All right, Tom.
You guys want to do this day in history? All right, this day in history, December 5th, we're going to go way back to 1717. Blackbeard ransacked the Margaret. English pirate Blackbeard ransacks a merchant sloop Margaret and keeps her captain. They said he even took prisoners, Henry, the captain, his name was Henry Bostock, for 8 hours before releasing him. He later provided the first record of Blackbeard's appearance and the source for his name. Is it Blackbeard? I don't know if might be the wrong crowd. Dom, you probably will know. Was he the one who used to put candles in his beard? And that's at night, it looked like it was on fire and it spooked people?
I'm not sure about that.
I know Greg definitely doesn't know that. And that's why people were they were just like, what, his beard's on fire? But so if you read, I think it's him, and that's what made him so scary at night. Yeah. But how did he really not catch his beard on fire if he had candles?
Maybe he blew out the candles before they touched his beard. I mean, they were like this, and then he lights it, and then when they get close, maybe.
I do see pictures of him with his beard on fire.
Yeah, okay. I'm just curious how it didn't, maybe got him, it was sticking out.
It was sticking out. It was kind of like he had two dreads sticking out kind of and lit those on fire.
See?
All
So
right.
I wasn't off days that much.
You are.
Okay.
1766, world's largest auction house, Christie's, held their first sale in their permanent sales room. That was in Pall Mall, London. 1776, the first U.S. fraternity, Phi Beta Kappa, William and Mary College formed.
Oh, wow.
1792, George Washington reelected as the U.S. president there. Then we are going on. Speaking of reelections, 1832, your dude, Andrew Jackson, reelected U.S. president after defeating, do you know who, Greek?
Andrew Jackson defeated?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart?
How did you know?
Bing, bing.
It wasn't Kevin Hart?
It wasn't Kevin
The Rock?
Hart. No, Henry Clay. Then we have here, we're going 1920, pro football playoff game, Akron and Buffalo. It's weird to say pro football, Akron and Buffalo. Akron, Yep. 0-0, tie. Title undecided.
What was that?
1920.
Wow.
You remember that one?
If you had the over, you're screwed.
Let's see. 1929, first U.S. nudist organization, the American League of Physical Culture in New York City, established themselves. Remember that time, too? Then we have 1932, German physicist Albert Einstein granted a visa to enter America.
Nice, Albert.
Right. 1933, Prohibition ends in the U.S. at 5:32 p.m. when the 21st Amendment to the U.S. Constitution is ratified, repealing the 18th Amendment. Woo! Thank God for that, right? And then 1941, Sullivan's Travels, just directed by Preston Sturges, starring Joel McCrea, I think, and Veronica Lake, was released. We have 1941, the Football Writers Association of America was organized. And then we are going at sorry, my internet is really, really bad these days.
Just make up a year.
Make it up. I mean, you just sound like Greek then.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So, Dom, what do you think of the game tonight?
I hate
Let's go
this.
Lions.
Let's go Packers. I'd rather see you win than me, bro. I really would.
All right. Well, I'm happy about that.
Yeah. There isn't anything better in life, especially this time of year, of helping a friend or a family member or a loved one and putting them before you. So this holiday season, don't think about yourself. Think about the people in your life. It's the Greek.
PSA.
Oh, there's one in there for Christmas. You can find it if you can find it. Jimmy had it years ago. Something about a gift. It's not about the gift you get. It's about the gift you give, or something like that. I forget where it is. Franny, we done? It's too frozen. Is it out?
It's just
right.
rotating and rotating. and
Franny's got an
rotating
event
me.
on Sunday.
I do.
Where's that going to be?
It's at Twisted Tuna. And, well, I hope this ends up working because all my stuff is on this computer. It is in Twisted Tuna in Jupiter, 1 to 3. And we're doing a watch party for I don't even know what football game, but they're gonna have
Jets.
all thank you
Dolphins.
Dolphins Jets game, and we're gonna have all kinds of food and drink specials. So make sure you come on out. It should be a good time. And Twisted Tuna is fun. They've got outside bar, inside bar. It's really a great place. The food's excellent. They have a sushi bar too, and everything from they have pizzas, they got tacos, sushi, all kinds of good stuff.
Maybe I'll go visit Franny. And
I'll
not
be
Greek.
there.
You should. If it was between me and Franny, I'd go see Franny all day long.
But it should be a good time.
Is that where you had the oyster eating contest?
No, that was at Lucky Shuck.
Isn't that right next to it, or am I
No,
missing?
you were absolutely incorrect.
Really?
So the Twisted Tuna is by where I work on Friday nights. It's near Double Roads.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you got to give me directions. All right, and I'll be at Charlie's in Stewart, the lottery machine.
I'm going to throw my computer.
Don't do it. Don't be violent, my sister. The Lord is our shepherd. I shall not want. My God. Yeah, that gets to you a little bit. Really.
It's like I can't even get on. Okay.
Really? All right, whatever. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you want to get involved in the show. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. I don't know. You're not even going to get text messages now, right?
I don't know. I will eventually.
All right, yeah,
Maybe I just got to restart my computer.
Yeah, maybe reboot it. 6424. Whatever you got to do.
What? I'm turning it off. I'm going to turn it off, turn it on.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you could do that to Greek?
Control, Alt, Delete.
Wow, you got
maybe that
stoned.
too.
You got stoned, man. I got to tell you, I love your style. Bringing it in fast and hard. Way to bring it. Don't you wish you could just do that to Greek? That's so nice. You know, I got feelings. So Pete Davidson was on Saturday Night Live for a few years. That's where he got his start. And he revealed, which I was surprised at this, he revealed how much he got paid.
A lot of them did. There was a whole thing where they were asking a bunch of the SNL. There's, I heard a bit of it, and they were saying that they were asking, what did you buy with your first paycheck?
Yeah.
It was a question, and it wasn't just him. It was a bunch of people who were on SNL, and a lot of them kind of laughed. They were just like, do you know how much we get paid?
I know. So you better stop bitching about iHeart over there. He got $3,000
a week. Yeah.
That was not a lot.
Which to some people, not bad money. Not bad money, but in New York,
no, to be on Saturday Night Live and you're on a show that's seen all over the country, I would think way more than $3,000. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, I was shocked. That really was. Who we got on hold?
We have 56 Ace, Jimmy from 56 Ace.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
We're doing good. Franny's a big fan of your group and appreciate that you listen to the Penthouse.
Oh, man, let me tell you. By the way, happy holidays, Franny, and to you, Greek.
To you too, Jimmy.
Yeah, and I just wanted to tell you guys we were so excited, man, to come and play for y'all. And it's such an honor and a privilege to be involved in this event, which you obviously know is coming up Saturday.
Yes.
You guys might have talked about it, or if you want me to mention what it is, I can do that.
Go ahead.
No, absolutely. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, so it's called Gifts for Guitars. And Andrew put this whole thing together, your guys' promotion dude. And basically what they did is they got a bunch of famous people to donate guitars. And I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but I mean, I heard big names, country names.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll do it for you if you don't want to. So yeah, it's at Pirates Cove Resort and Marina, and this is Wave 92.7, which is our sister station, and they are doing gifts and guitars. That's happening on Saturday. Starts at 6 o'clock. The venue's great, of course. We have guitars signed by Dan and Shay, Luke Bryan, Tim McGraw, Lee Bryce, Rascal Flatts, just to name a few. So that is like massive stars in the country music world. And then we have you guys performing.
Yeah, well, there you go. And I think it's pretty cool, man. Those guys give away stuff, and all you got to do is you bring a new unwrapped gift.
Mm-hmm.
Get like a G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip or whatever, and bring it over there, and they give you like a ticket or how. I'm not sure exactly how it works.
Yep.
But they just draw them, and you can end up taking one of these things home.
Yeah.
And we're going to play a bunch of songs, and the dudes are going to be there. All my guys are going to be hanging out with everybody, and I think even maybe we're going to do a song with Megan.
Oh, wow.
Is Megan going to sing?
Is she going to sing?
Well, I'll feel her out. This is, it's a day of decision, but
okay. Well, I know she used to do musical theater, so
Yeah,
I've never actually heard her sing, so that would be quite a performance. But it is. It's her and Heath West with Wave 92.7. They're going to be hosting it on Saturday. And if you guys have never seen 56 Ace, you're missing out. You guys are phenomenal. I've seen you a handful of times from where I'm at on Friday nights at Double Roads or Voodoo, Bayou 2. I mean, you guys are all over the place. Yeah, all over the place. But you guys are excellent. Are you going to be there, Jimmy, from the get-go? What time do you guys start performing?
Yep. Actually, look, all the guys, a couple guys, we're going to be staying at the resort, and we're going to be out there like early, like probably 6 o'clock, hanging out. We're going to play from 7. The thing starts at 6.
Okay.
We'll even be there a little before that, like little meet and greet, have some cocktails, and, get ready for Christmas, man.
That is awesome. Now, how long have you been listening to Real Radio?
Oh, my God. Love Dr. Days, 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I listen to you on the Saturday show for the locker room, and I know Franny does all kinds of stuff, and even I think you and Megan had a show, so I got my thumb on the pulse, man. I know what's going on.
Well, that's great.
I love
Thanks for listening. I got the pleasure to speak to you yesterday with Andrew in his office. Franny talked about you guys, that you have a great group, so we're excited that you're involved with Wave. Hopefully we can do some more stuff with you, and maybe we could do something for Dom's birthday. Maybe you could play for Dom's birthday.
Wow.
Private show.
A private show.
All right, now we're talking. Hey, guys, thanks so much for inviting us, and thanks for letting me on, okay? I love you.
Of course.
Love you, pal. Thank you.
Have a good holiday, okay?
You too.
You too, Jimmy.
That's going to be a great event.
Yeah,
it really
is. It is. So once again, that is Guitars and Gifts. It's Wave 92.7. And you have an opportunity to win one of these autographed guitars signed by some of country's biggest names. That's happening this Saturday, Pirates Cove Resort and Marina. It's a really great venue if you've never been there. And like you said, it's a resort. So see if they have any rooms left over. You can have a good time, stay the night, make it a little staycation.
Yeah.
Party starts
On the water.
Yeah, on the water. Party starts at 6. 56A starts at 7, but they'll be there hanging out. So they're going to have Santa. And of course, I know it's going to be a fun time and you're going to have an absolute blast, but it's really, really, really about the kids. So make sure you bring a new unwrapped toy, and that benefits Marines Toys for Tots. And so you do that. The more toys you bring, the better odds you have on getting one of these guitars, too.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I'm excited, and I think it's a great thing for Wave. Great job by Heath, Andrew, Megan. Great station. So make sure if you like country music, you always have it on Wave. And hats off. I think it's going to be a great, great event. Get out there, enjoy. And you got a chance to win a great guitar, which you can't beat.
I mean, the names, but that list, I didn't even give you the full list. Though they really are the biggest names in country music. And then they're going to be auctioning off Morgan Wallen's guitar, where he signed it, and that, he is probably the guy right now when it comes to country music. So 47142 started off with Real Radio. We got a couple celebrity roommates. Says celebrity roommate Jerry Seinfeld, because he's known for being very neat. That's from Sarah B. And then it says I actually thought of her too, so I like this. It says for a famous roommate, I will have to pick Nikki Glaser.
Oh, yeah, Nikki'd be cool. Nice legs.
Nice legs. A celebrity that I would like to be my roommate would be John Mayer. He's easy on the eyes. It would be like attending live concerts all the time. And yes, I have to say it. His body is a wonderland as well. Have a great Thursday. That's from Stacy V from Boca. And then we have Greek would be a great roommate for Tom Brady. They would never fight over the refrigerator because it's always empty.
Yes.
And there's plenty of room for Brady's seagrass, wheat germ, and veggie burgers. And then we have Greek. Denver Broncos are paying Russell Wilson. They said, are the New York Mets still paying Bobby Bonilla?
Yes, $1 million a year. And that's how Russell Wilson went to Pittsburgh. Denver had to eat most of his contract, and they did. I think he's getting paid $1 million by the Steelers, to be exact. You could double check all that. But it's just a bit, he's having a phenomenal year, and that's the whole thing where Denver thought he was done, just like in life. You know what? Somebody doesn't want you, and you get out there and you change it. Sometimes a new address is working out. And it's working out for him. And Denver's doing good, too. It's not like Denver's not doing good. They're having a good season, better than most people thought. But it was one of the situations he did not get along good with the coach. They had a lot of problems. I mean, his wife, too. The wife and Peyton had some problems. And when you get into all that, like your wife, and it's not cool. It's not going to work. And it didn't. It is the Penthouse on a Thursday. Don't forget, we got a big giveaway for you today, 12:45. Who's most likely to? And that's for Papa Roach tickets. You guys will enjoy that and so much more. It's the holidays here on Real Radio, and we wish you a very nice holiday for you and your family. And thanks for always listening to Real Radio. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Savored the taste of victory, but a new season is starting, and they're hungry for more.
Johnny scores! Gus Borsley beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Mark up and put right on a shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
There's a crash blocking the roadway, Prosperity Farms Road, south of Donald Ross Road, and an accident PGA Boulevard, west of Military Trail. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line. Pound 250, keyword West Palm traffic. I'm Ron Hurst.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured due to a car accident or a medical malpractice issue, a slip and fall, or any kind of injury due to a fault of another, their team can help you. Board-certified personal injury attorneys. They can help you determine the responsibility party and pursue the damages and justice you deserve. Contact them at 561-689-8180, 561-689-8180. No fees unless they win. Jason Weiser, my attorney for over 20 years.
Hey, Florida, ready to make your night out even better? Check it out. There's a brand new app called Where You At? Find the Crowd, your new go-to platform for scoring the hottest happy hour deals, checking out promotions, and discovering upcoming events at bars, restaurants, and nightclubs near you. Not sure where the crowd is tonight? Where You At? Find the Crowd has you covered. See what bars your friends are talking about and plan outings with them so you never miss out on the party. Download Where You At? Find the Crowd in the App Store today and stay updated on everything happening at your favorite bars.
This is Rocky Moselle with International Star Registry. Over the past 45 years, we have named millions of stars for celebrities, dignitaries, and individuals worldwide. For $59 and a call to 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com, you can name a star and give the ultimate Christmas gift. The star name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Visit starregistry.com or call 800-282-3333 to give the brightest gift. That's 800-282-3333. This is Rocky Moselle with International Star Registry. Over the past 45 years, we have named millions of stars for celebrities, dignitaries, and individuals worldwide. For $59 and a call to 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com, you can name a star and give the ultimate Christmas gift. The star name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Visit starregistry.com or call 800-282-3333 to give the brightest gift. That's 800-282-3333.
All right, we're all set for the party. I've trimmed the tree, hung the mistletoe, and paired all those weird-shaped knives and forks with the appropriate cheeses. And I plugged in the Bartesian.
Bartesian?
It's a home cocktail maker that makes over 60 premium cocktails, plus a whole lot of seasonal favorites, too. I just got it for $50 off. So, how about a Cosmopolitan or a mistletoe margarita?
I'm thirsty.
Watch. I just pop in a capsule, choose my strength, and...
Wow, it's beginning to feel more seasonal in here already.
If your holiday party doesn't have a bartender, then you become the bartender. Unless you've got a Bartesian, because Bartesian crafts every cocktail perfectly in as little as 30 seconds. And I just got it for $50 off.
'Tis the season to be jollier.
Add some holiday flavor to every celebration with the sleek, sophisticated home cocktail maker, Bartesian. Get $50 off any cocktail maker at bartesian.com/cocktail. That's BARTESIAN.com/cocktail.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
iHeartRadio is your #1 app for the holidays. Just open the app and search Holiday and start listening now. You'll see your local holiday radio station, plus all kinds of other holiday stations, playlists, and podcasts. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. Gorgeous rest of the day ahead. Very few clouds in the forecast. Most of them will be mid and upper level clouds if we do see any of those cirrus clouds develop. Now we will see temperatures climb into the mid and upper 70s across the area. Humidity remains low. Rain chance remains out of the forecast as well.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Check engine light, oh so bright? Drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change and get a quality oil change that's quick but never rushed. Go to VIOC.com to save up to $15 off. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your go-to oil change for holiday travel.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Thursday. Hope you guys are having a nice day. Should warm up a little bit today for us, which would be nice. Before you know it, hopefully we'll be back in the 80s. I know people like it a little chilly for a couple days, but I'm not a big fan of that. I like the heat all the time. I like it like 83, maybe 85, maybe nighttime to like 74, 74 and a half. That'd be good. Dominic's in the house.
Hi.
Of course, Francis is here.
What's up?
You better change that attitude on that other side of that mic there, Periwinkle. All right, let's do some Florida stories.
Florida. Florida.
Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Alrighty, let's start here in What the Florida, where a woman gave an insane excuse for why she snatched a 3-year-old from this guy's yard. Yeah. So she allegedly snatched this Florida woman, a 3-year-old boy, from his fenced-in yard and ran off down the street with him. She told cops she couldn't be arrested. You know why? Because she gave it back. She said, I gave it back.
Oh, God.
It's in police body cam footage. Yeah, so multiple times on the body cam footage, you can hear her name is Pamela Monsalve saying, I gave it back. I gave it back. She insisted in the moments before police put her in cuffs and booked her for kidnapping. Neighbors sprang into action, thank God, when they allegedly spotted her reach over the fence at this little boy's Hollandale Beach home, scoop the toddler out of the yard, and just start running off with him. How scary of a situation
Thank God
is that?
That they nailed it.
Good Samaritans alerted the boy's mom and chased her down the street, forcing her to release the toddler. Then they called police, of course, who found her nearby. The body cam footage captured her rambling. They said very incoherent, her explanation. He was like, he was outside. He was naked. He was like with his shirt and everything was naked. And I asked for the people around to call police and nobody would call police. And I told the little boy, where's your mom? And he said no. I mean, I got to see if I could find this video. At one point, an officer asked for the location of a playground she had mentioned. And outside the hotel, this is her response. She was like, so I got the little boy. And everyone's like, don't get the little boy. And I'm like, I gave it back to his mom.
She sounds like a whack job.
She looks like a whack job.
Yeah, she's probably on something.
Prosecutors aren't buying her no harm, no foul defense.
They should.
And now she's being held without bond and charged with confining a child under 13. But man, what a scary, out of his own yard, over the fence. Scary situation. Then next up in your What the Florida. Don't worry, I'm going to end the What the Florida with actually a good story. So
nice.
I know. It's something to look forward to. Like it's going to be a happy ending. And then we have a Florida man with his sights set on entering the USAA building in Tampa. And he wasn't going to let anything stop him from gaining access to it. Police say that 7-year-old Robert Beatty went to the guard gate at the USAA office. It was like 2:15 in the afternoon on Tuesday and demanded to be let inside. And guards were like, no, we can't let you inside. So that's when he put on a helmet. He's in a car, mind you. He's in a truck. That's when he put on a helmet and drove recklessly through the parking garage, damaged several fences on the property. 2 people in a marked security SUV tried to block him, but police say he intentionally reversed and struck the vehicle to create space. When officers arrived, they found Beatty on the 3rd floor of the parking garage where he was taken into custody. Luckily, nobody was injured in the crash, and he was charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated battery. I love that he came there with the truck and he had a plan. If they were going to say no, I'm putting on a helmet to protect myself and I'm just driving straight through.
Another screwball.
So, yeah. So, 2 felony counts, aggravated battery, deadly with a deadly weapon, 1 felony count of burglary of an occupied structure, and 1 felony count of criminal mischief. Yeah, little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Then.
Oh, yeah, you think?
Then we have a woman who went nutsos after not getting her Raising Cane's sauce. Still haven't been to a Raising Cane, have you?
No, not yet.
I haven't either. I believe they're a new Louisiana-based chicken company. They said a Florida woman got really upset because she went and ordered from Raising Cane, went through the drive-thru, and her name was Mackenzie. So when she placed that mobile pickup order, she went, grabbed it, discovered that she was missing 8 packs of Raising Cane sauce. Now, to understand a little bit of why she's upset, you got to pay for that. They don't just give you all those sauces.
Okay.
So she's like, all right. She's like, I'll pay for this. So she was upset. She called the restaurant and said, hey, I'm coming back to pick up my sauces you guys didn't put in there. So when she arrived at the restaurant, the victim, who's the manager of that location, greeted her and inquired how she could assist her. And she requested her missing sauces. And they provided it to him. They're like, I'm so sorry. Here's additional sauces. And here's some more for free And then she goes, she was like, well, I want more. And she wanted some compensation for wasting her time and gas to go there. I wanted her to help to pay for time and gas.
Oh, my God.
Yes,
I
for
love
going
people.
all the way over there. And the lady was like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's when she demanded to know the manager's name. The manager did not tell her name because she was dealing with the manager.
Yeah.
They said that's when she became hostile verbally and physically. She was yelling in the restaurant, disturbing staff and customers. They said then she struck the manager in her right thigh. They said that she was force and momentum to pull the victim's lanyard that contained her employee card and the keys to the restaurant. And they said, yeah, it was just a mess. So, of course, cops were called, and they said that the victim was in fear. I mean, the girl was beating her up over sauces. They say workers at the restaurant witnessed the attack, and it was all caught on surveillance video. And that's when she was arrested and charged with strong-arm robbery and booked into the Pinellas County Jail, all over 8 packs of sauce. Was it worth it, lady? And then, as I mentioned, I got to give you good news, right? Got to.
We want some good news.
So this story initially broke my heart. It was not good news. And you will remember Trooper. Maybe not by the name, but that is the name that they gave this dog that was rescued.
Mm-hmm.
And this was Hurricane Milton, right? When it slammed Florida.
This is the white dog, right?
He looked like a little Spud McKenzie.
Yeah.
Yep. So they ended up naming him Trooper by the police officer who found him tied up to a little fence as the flooding waters are going up on him on the side of the highway because his owner decided, I'm going to save myself, not my dog, and decided to flee and head up north, and for some reason didn't take Trooper with him. So this 5-year-old bull terrier, now has a forever home. I'm really happy about this. After hundreds of people applied, I'm not shocked, to take Trooper into their homes. Looks like Carla and Frank Spina from Parkland, Florida, will now be taking good care of him. They said the couple has 33 years of experience taking care of pit bull terriers, those dogs
awesome.
specifically. Yep. And they were more than happy to make the 400-mile trip to Tallahassee to bring Trooper to his new home.
That's great.
So a happy ending for Trooper. I have a feeling they're going to take really good care of him. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. As always, we do Florida stories twice an hour, 11:05 and 1:05. It is the Penthouse on a Thursday. Celebrity roommate, who would you want? Let us know. 877-927-6969. Dominic went with Snoop Dogg. Franny went basically Jennifer Lawrence, or no?
I guess. And Nikki would be fun, too.
Okay. And Nikki Glaser, yeah. I went with Tom Brady. Because I think I can, you want somebody that you can maneuver with, and benefit from.
I don't know.
And who's going to pay the rent, too, on time. That's big, too.
See, I want somebody who's just going to be a good time. But you know who else I like as comedian and as Whitney Cummings? And not just that, is she funny? She has a baby, so I don't have to deal with that. But she loves animals. She fostered a lot of animals. She has horses. And I think as long as I could move in with her, that would be pretty cool.
Okay.
Because then I get to experience all
It must
that.
be a big apartment if you can keep a horse there.
Well, it doesn't have to be an apartment.
Oh,
You can
okay.
be roommates with somebody in a house.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm thinking apartment. You're right. But yeah, let us know who would be a celebrity roommate that you would want.
I real quick, while you were doing the stories, I grabbed the audio from that Florida kidnapping.
Yeah,
Do
you
you
have
wanna hear
it?
it? Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, let me stop that.
Police body camera footage being arrested. Before this, though, she tries to explain why she allegedly took a little boy out of his backyard.
He was outside. He was naked. He was naked with his shirt and his everything was naked. And I asked for the people around to call police, and nobody would call police.
Police didn't buy her story and charged her with a crime.
Everything that she said didn't make sense as to there was no reason for her to take this child. She doesn't know the child, has no relationship with the family whatsoever. So it was just not something that we would normally see or that of a normal individual.
It happened at a trailer park community near Hallandale Beach Boulevard and I-95. The police report says Monslave was seen reaching over a fence in a fully enclosed backyard, picking up
Crazy.
a minor, 3
Yeah.
years of age, that was playing outside and removing him from the backyard of his home. In court, she tried to defend herself. Police say several neighbors saw Monslave with the child and approached her. Then she put the boy down. Then neighbors called police, who, after questioning Monslave, arrested her and charged her with kidnapping.
Yeah, that's sad. Thank God for the neighbors.
Crazy.
Because you never know what could happen.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But he was in a fenced yard. He was in his home in his backyard, and it was fenced, and she went
Reached over.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, she's whacked. You know she's on something. College football this week.
On something or gets paid to do something. I mean, that's a very real thing, unfortunately, these days is sex trafficking.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
Starts very young.
Thank God they ended up catching her. College football this weekend, Dr. Pepper Championship Week, big games. You got Georgia and Texas at 4 o'clock, and then Oregon and Penn State late night. Those are two of the biggest games, but there's 5 all day. Make sure if you're betting with Hard Rock, the only legal place you can bet in the state of Florida. Download your app today or get over to the casino, maybe to Hard Rock or to Seminole Coconut Creek. I was there this morning. I started my day there, and always a good time and a good place to get a bagel if you want to kick off the day. You got a local gas station right over there. I walk in, I say hi to them. They're, hey, Greek, hey, guys, have a nice day. I make their day when I say hi to them. We do stuff like that to them. So, Franny, the holidays are coming, and I am this number usually goes up on this topic, but what is the average amount that parents will be spending?
I was really surprised, and you guys might have seen this when I sent it to you. Did you guys see the number?
No. Nope.
What would,
I
you,
like to be
what, would you,
surprised.
what would you think it is?
Is it per child?
I like to be surprised. You just don't read anything I said.
No, I check it. I just like to be surprised. It's the highlight of my day.
All right. It is per child. What would you think the number is, the average that they spent, a parent, per child on the holidays?
Average American, right?
Yes.
And is there an age for the child?
I don't have, it just says, yeah,
From
it
0 to
doesn't
42.
say. It doesn't say an age.
Well,
here, actually, I found, okay, there is Everyday Health Group. It's not a big sample size, 467. So here we go. This is going to be at least one child, it's per child, age 5 or younger.
Oh, so that makes it different.
Yes.
I'm going to say $112.
I'm going to go with the over 150.
And Dom would have won if that was the case. So average parent spends $173 for each kid.
Good job, Dom.
On the holidays.
You're hot.
You didn't think that sounded low?
150?
170? No, 173.
No, because when you say average, I'm thinking of the highest of highs and lowest of lows people. So that's what I'm saying. If it was a different demographic, I would have went a lot higher.
And the age.
And the age.
The under 5?
Yeah. Baby, young.
Yeah, buy them little toys, different things, games, cars, dolls. You know what I mean? Now, if it was somebody, say, 10 to 15, I would say high because I would think electronics.
Yep, iPhone possibly.
But that's what I'm saying. These days, kids 4 or 5 have electronics.
Yeah,
I see it.
I know.
They have little tablets and stuff. That's why it's different. Yes, maybe us when they were like, go outside and play with rocks. But these little kids these days, have all kinds of cool gadgets.
I mean, that's where I went with it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're not right. That's just what I thought. Like, dolls, games, little car.
I mean, we used to have that little vacuum with the balls that popped up and you just roll around with it. You know what
I
I'm
still
talking
have
about? They're
that.
so loud and annoying. I got one for my girlfriend when she had a kid just for that. I was like, ha, 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 have fun with this.
You're so
But they don't
funny.
it's different these days. These
Yeah.
kids' toys are so advanced. They really are. So that's why I was surprised. And I'm not surprised by this, is that families that just have one kid shell out a bit more. $202 was the average on presents for their child. While those with the multiple kids, that average is about 170, 173.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's like you said, it's the average. And when you talk average, if anything, you know what? You got to put everything into perspective.
But so you guys assumed it was less because of age, but listen how they break this down, because age is a factor. But parents with kids between 1 and 4 spend an average of $161 each, while those with babies a year and younger spent slightly more at $170. Right? So you're thinking age is a factor, which it is, but in a weird way. The older kids in that demographic, in that group, actually, they spent less on them than they did the babies.
Maybe they spend more on clothes. I don't know. I can't imagine. Maybe something like cool for the crib. You know what I mean? Like speakers, stuff like that. Surround sound. One of those things that spin around and pictures of the Greek.
Oh, I got one of those in my house.
All different shots. Me at the casino, the track, getting out of the Benz, New York Prime sitting at the bar. Yeah, we need 5 of them. We'll go with one more. What do we got, Dom?
We have Manny on the phone.
Oh, my God. It's the holidays. What else do I need? Manny, how are you, buddy?
Ho, 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 little buddy.
What's up, pal? I know you've said that before. What's going on? I hope you have a very nice holiday, and I hope this isn't the last time we hear from you before the guy in the red suit comes down. Dom, don't make a face.
Okay, it won't be then.
I didn't make any face.
He didn't make anything. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, just driving around town, listening to the best show on the planet Earth.
Nice. Where are you driving around? Are you close to West Palm? Can you pick up a pizza for me at Joseph's?
Oh, no, I can't. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Man, next time you ask, I'll be ready.
Nah, don't worry about it.
We'll send the tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll send management.
You've done that. You used to send me back in the day.
Oh, I have done it too. Oh, yeah. I used to do it with people on air. I never did it with Franny, but I used to work with other people, and they would go to Starbucks for me. Who the hell was it? Oh, man, I can't think of her name. Damn it. Oh, Tasha, years ago on the home team. She went to Starbucks one time for me in the middle of the show. We were doing a home team, me, her, and Josh, and she just left, took my car, came back like an hour and a half later. She was like, oh, it was a long line. Brooke, I think Brooke went a couple times. Jayla, I wouldn't send because she wouldn't have came back.
No.
True.
So, Manny, what's up?
You entertained the heck out of me. Hi, Franny.
Hey, Manny.
How you been? How's married life?
It's good. Everything's good. How's single life?
Good for you.
Sounded sincere.
Good for you.
Sounded sincere.
Good for you. I'm so happy. No, it's good. I'm single by choice.
All right.
That's
you play in the field?
Not really either. I just I try to stay busy to where at the end of the night I'm real tired and I'm not out and about spending money or doing bad choices. So,
like G-Man.
Yeah, so I try to work. I try to work my butt off to where I get home at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and
then you class,
shower. I can feel it, like my body's tired. 'Cause I've been working 6, 7, sometimes 7 days a week all year. So
got it. So you're just working on you, and you're a little too tired to make anybody else happy right now.
Yeah, that's good. Anytime you can be in control of anything in your life, I think it's a good thing. Whether it's being single, not being single, don't let other people make choices for you, pal. Because eventually they're going to let you down anyway.
I have, not saying that, I keep people on the, I don't know how you would call it, but just like on the side, just in case.
All right.
Yeah, so you got some side action.
So you need anytime you need a little physical activity, you got people you can call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because I've always been so when I've gotten into a new relationship, the new girl is always kind of surprised and not really happy about the fact that I stay always friends with my exes. You never know when you're gonna have to go back to the pantry and
Oh, Greek knows how that is. He called it boomerang. He's that's his term for it.
Well, I think it's nice if you stay friends with people that you date, especially around the holidays. I have a raffle for all my exes. I call them up.
Like, who's single?
No, we just say it doesn't matter if they're single or not. One person's going to get a gift.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Barely.
I can hear you.
Yeah, it sucks. But no, I'm looking forward to Christmas. I hope you guys, get to spend time with your loved ones and friends, and I'll be calling before Christmas again.
All right, Manny, we appreciate it, brother. Stay out of trouble. We always love you. You know that. You're the best. And thanks for always listening to Real Radio.
Oh, yeah. Hey, where do you like your pizza for next time, just in case?
Regular. I'm not choosy. Whatever you get. Just cheese is fine. But if you like anything, Dom, what do you like on your pizza? Anything?
Cheese is fine.
Franny, is there anything you like?
No, that's fine.
Caesars?
No, we're easy.
From Little Caesars?
Whatever the pizza
From Little Caesars.
What?
He said from Little Caesars.
I don't think Greek's ever been there.
What is Little Caesars? Is that in Rome? Where the hell is that? Vegas? You mean Caesar's Casino?
Yeah, right? It's next to Big Caesars.
Is it next to Big Caesars? Little Caesars? You come here with a Little Caesars, I won't let you in. I told you, go to Joseph's. Whatever it is, we'll double the price.
Gotcha.
Love you, Manny.
Man. Peace.
Peace. He's so funny. Little Caesars. What the hell's he thinking? Little Caesars. Throw him out. He comes to the door. Manny's here with a pizza. You look. But again, it's a gift, so you just accept any gift, especially this holiday season. If you don't like something, don't say it. Just say thank you, and then you know what? just be happy you got a gift.
Except Little Caesars.
That's an ad for them. Hey, this holiday season, somebody brings you a pizza.
Actually, do you think they advertise on our station?
Do they, Little Caesars?
Pizza, yeah.
I don't know. I never heard. Are they on Real Radio?
Who knows?
All right. We'll find out. If you guys are
we'll
on there.
find out, I'm sure. At this point.
We definitely will.
You'll definitely get an email. Little Caesars, remember this is a show. We don't mean to offend, but we mention you. So in actuality, we did you a favor.
I don't know if we did.
I think we did. Just get mentioned's a big thing. Come on. It is the Penthouse on a Thursday, getting jacked up for the weekend. Tomorrow we're going to be at the Crazy Horse Saloon, North Lake Boulevard, 4240. That is the address. Stop by. See Francis and I. We'll play Greek Gridiron 135. We're getting close to the end. We had 6 winners so far. I got to have a good December, and then the grand prize will be announced. We'll do it live on air. Franny will pick it because you can trust her. She can't be bought. I can. That'll be in January, and it's a great prize. We'll be back in a few minutes. It is the Penthouse on another lovely Thursday in South Florida. Should warm up a little, so that's good for everybody. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
My Nine Inch Nails take is not a very popular one with Nine Inch Nails fans. Pretty Hate Machine was an excellent album, and everything after it sucked.
Not even Downward Spiral?
That's what he considers the rest of the songs to be from Pretty Hate Machine. It was a downward spiral.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
There's a crash blocking the roadway, Prosperity Farms Road, south of Donald Ross Road, and an accident PGA Boulevard, west of Military Trail. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line. Pound 250, keyword West Palm traffic. I'm Ron Hersey.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, it's Greek. Tell you about my new favorite spot, Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Streets. Pollard is an upscale, sophisticated coffee shop specializing in a wide range of coffee, beverages, and teas. Located in Deerfield Beach, proud sponsor 2024 Greek's Gridiron. Pollard Coffee, the way I start every day. Peace.
Come on out to Charlie's this Sunday for our next Miller Lite Pro Football watch party of the season as Miami takes on New York. Great food and drink specials, including $2.50 Miller Lite drafts, $10 pitchers, and 5 for $15 buckets during all televised pro football games all season long. Plenty of Real Radio swag and a chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Miami football game. Kickoff is 1 p.m. Charlie's Neighborhood Bar and Grill, 400 Southeast Parrott Circle in Stewart. See you there.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market. Whether it's prepared foods, meats, seafood, pizza, fruits and vegetables, catering for any occasion, cold cuts or bakery, Joseph is the answer. It's all under that roof, baby. 4 locations, West Palm Beach, Delray, Gardens, and Boca Raton. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin. Joseph's Classic Market is a proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron 2024. Peace.
With the holiday season fast approaching, are you fresh out of ideas for that special man in your life? Allow me to suggest the perfect gift, a brand new garage door. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I wrap a garage door, Mo? What kind of stocking do I need to stuff this inside? And how do I hang that sucker back on the mantle? And just how romantic is a 150 square foot hunk of aluminum on rails? At Mo Better Garage, I can explain this way Mo Better. A new garage door is like the ultimate power tool and the nicest pair of socks all in one. It's the perfect size, extra large, and the perfect color, whatever you choose. It comes with a cool remote control he can play with and a manual full of technical specs he can read about on the toilet. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it festive. Maybe you hang the stockings on the garage door. Ho, ho.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Preparing to tent fumigate your home or business is stressful. With up to 29 interior and exterior preparation steps, the very success of your fumigation depends on being properly prepared. Contact ALR Fumigation Preparation and Recovery, your fumigation preparation experts. Family owned and operated, licensed and insured, specializing in comprehensive fumigation preparation throughout Palm Beach County. We prioritize safety and thoroughness to make sure your property is ready come fumigation day. ALRFumigationPrep.com. Your home fumigation ready.
Hey, it's the Greek, and it's Monroe's in Palm Beach 7 days a week. The beautiful girls are there with a 5-star menu and great entertainment. And Monday night, I can't think of a better place to watch Monday Night Football. Drink specials all night long. If your team loses, you're still a winner. Why? Because you got one of the beautiful ladies at Monroe's in Palm Beach. If you want the hottest ladies, they're only at one place, and that is Monroe's in Palm Beach. Take it from your boy. Monday Night Football, stop in. You're a winner no matter what the score is. Peace.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. Babbel is designed with you in mind. From expert-created lessons to conversational video units and even live classes, you can personalize your Babbel experience to be exactly what you need to really learn a new language more easily. Go ahead, set a goal for yourself. Accomplish it with Babbel. Try Babbel for free. Go to BABBEL.com. That's Babbel.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to HIMSS.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to HIMSS.com/joy.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Stop overpaying for your cell phone plan. Pure Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on America's most dependable 5G network. Switch today. Just dial pound 250 and say keyword switch now to save 50% off your first month with Pure Talk.
For more information about contests on this station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Sarah Spain for iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Macy's Backstage.
Lots of college hoops to catch tonight as the ACC-SEC Challenge airs on ESPN and ESPN2. At 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN, number 10 Notre Dame looks to bounce back from back-to-back losses when they take on number 4 Texas. Then at 9 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2, number 5 LSU meets the unranked Stanford Cardinal. And on ESPN, number 3 South Carolina takes on number 8 Duke. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts.
Macy's Backstage has amazing deals on the holidays' most fun gifts, all for under $15. Get low prices every day on unique finds before they're gone. In-store only at Macy's Backstage today. Find a location near you at macy'sbackstage.com. Off price, on trend, arriving daily.
Mike Tyson's journey to recovery reminds us that no fight is easy. With every bumpy start, each setback, and moments that could have broken him, he kept pushing forward.
I never knew the spiral was coming up in my life. I never knew I was going to go in that deep, just hopelessness, and how so many millions of people feel like that but have no help.
Listen to The Cino Show on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search The Cino Show and start listening.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored to you by Pillar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Got to hit the lottery this weekend. Something's on my list.
You feeling it?
I'm feeling it. No, I don't know if I'm feeling it. I just got to hit the lottery. Nothing crazy, just some walk-around money. I'd be happy with like $1 million. Taxes, $600,000.
That's walking around money?
Well, I'm not going to be greedy and say like 10, 15 million. I'm just saying $1 million.
I'm just saying that's walking around money?
Yeah, I can walk around with that. Carrying a Louis bag.
You carry that around?
Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
Always good to see my man. And of course, it wouldn't be a show without her. Hello, Francis.
Hello.
And it's time for a Greek's Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, the King came back. The King is back. Last night, LeBron entered into Miami, where he played for 4 years and got us to the finals all 4 years and 2 championships. But last night, the Lakers did not look like a championship team. He played great from the beginning of the game all throughout. They had a lead. Jimmy Butler, big game for him, had a couple big steals. Hero Big dropped in 31 points, big game for him. 134-93. The Heat were only given 2 points. So, man, that was a big win for them. Tonight, Thursday Night Football, it's a great game. Monday night's game was supposed to suck. It was the Browns in Denver, and you're like, what? Oh, my God, I'd rather watch paint dry. But tonight, this is supposed to be an awesome game, and this might be a 6-3 game. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not. It's for the division. Lions are up there. They are the favorites to go to the Super Bowl. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's never been said in like the last 30 years. Easy for the franchise, probably last since the 50s. So we're talking like 70 years. But the Lions are favorite to win it all. They take on the Green Bay Packers. They are laying 3.5. Dom likes the Lions. I like the Lions a little too, but I'm going to go with Green Bay just to be on the opposite side because I think the world is betting Detroit. And isolated games I always wonder about. Panthers play tonight. They're up in Philadelphia, freezing their ass off, so hopefully they can get a win as they take on the Flyers. And you could hear that on Real Radio 92.1. Why, you ask? Because we're at home of the Panthers. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are in first place. And Mr. Wilson is having a good year. And guess what? Denver paid him $39 million to allow Pittsburgh to pick him up for $1 million on that trade. So far, he's having a great season. And the Steelers are in first place, which is a big surprise to a lot of the experts out there. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats. And we'll be there this month for a live show, Franny and I. Peace.
So one of your favorite restaurants, G-Man, Taco Bell, they're doing something cool. Just kidding. I don't even know if you've ever been to a Taco Bell. But they are doing something pretty cool. And I think it's funny because a lot of people who do go to Taco Bell go for late night munchies.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see the condition of some of these people when this photo.
Devontae Adams likes Taco Bell.
He's got one in his house.
A Taco Bell? I mean, it hits right sometimes. It does. But they have unveiled, they're doing these drive-through cameras for a Super Bowl commercials. So Taco Bell is asking people to say cheese at select drive-thrus across the country.
I'm going tonight.
This is the Live Must drive-through cam, and it launched already this week. And they said, so you have to have the Taco Bell Rewards members. So you go in, if you're a rewards member, get pictures taken inside of your vehicle. So, you don't go in, it's the drive-thru. Those who choose to participate may even be featured in Taco Bell's Super Bowl 59 commercial.
Ooh.
So this is the problem here, is that we have to go, and I'm going to totally butcher this city in Florida, so you can help me out. But they have 5 locations with cameras. L.A., they said it's Los Angeles, Middleburg Heights, Ohio, Cookeville, Tennessee.
Oh, I love that, especially this time of year.
Houston. And this is a city. I'm so bad with these cities. Wauchula, Florida. How do you say it? Do you know, Tom?
Wauchula?
Wow.
Sounds good to me.
Somebody's going to. I know you know how to say it. So let me know. 47142. Break it down for me. Wauchula.
That sounds Wauchula to me.
I guess, yeah,
Wauchula.
Florida.
Where's that, north? I would assume.
I would assume too, yeah. The ad will play in the third quarter of the big game on February 9th.
Let's go to Wauchula.
That's what I'm saying. Field trip.
59. Are you kidding me? I'm in a Super Bowl.
But they're really cool. I saw how they set them up, and it's cool how they set up these drive-through photo booths. And it's a whole experience, these 5 locations ahead of the holidays that they want to do this. And you may be shown on their ad campaign for the Super Bowl, which would be pretty cool.
I think it's cool.
Yep.
I mean, if it was close, I would do like say they had it like in Jupiter or something like that. You check
It's
it out.
2.5 hours away.
That's not bad.
No, what us?
Is it?
together?
It's what is that, near Ocala or something?
It's like just east of Sarasota.
Oh, okay.
So it is up north.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
All right, 2.5 hours.
Not terrible.
Not terrible.
I bet you, though, a lot of people will seek out that Taco Bell in hopes of seeing themselves on TV on February night.
Without a doubt, I think people. And there's only 5 in the country, which is a great thing. I mean, if you
and that's interesting that they picked that city in Florida.
Yeah,
you would think Miami.
Right?
I would think Miami or Orlando, someplace big.
Very interesting. Because, well, the other cities, L.A., huge.
Yeah.
Middleburg Heights, Ohio, not familiar. Cookeville, Tennessee. Houston's a big city.
Yeah.
And then you have Wauchula.
The only thing I think is it's got Tampa, Orlando, and Miami surrounding it somewhat.
There you go.
But Miami's
Maybe
far.
it's like a brand new, beautiful Taco Bell or something that they just put up. I don't know.
2.5 hours, Dom. I think you'd be good. You can make it.
I'll just take a radio car.
Yeah, take a radio van, get some marijuana, and you'll be happy.
Whoa,
I don't know. Don't do that in work
nope,
vehicles, G-Man. Don't put that on them.
Nope.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk about that?
Nope.
You do that? Okay. 877-927-6969. My bad. If you want to go to Wauchula, go up there and check it out. You might be in a Taco Bell.
I got a little extra because because that was just for the 5 cities. So I did a little deeper dive into this, and so the Taco Bell next Super Bowl commercial filming in Florida, and this is how you can star in it. They're rolling it out in this city with an exciting opportunity that's too fun to pass up from December 17th through the 19th. So those are the dates. Fans can visit the Live Más drive-thru cam at that Taco Bell for a chance to star in the brand Super Bowl commercial during the third quarter. And so you have those dates, 17th through the 19th. And that's, they said, here's what you need to get it, to know to get into action. If you've ever had a late night crunch wrap craving or maybe Taco Bell pit stop with your besties, this is your moment to shine. The cam isn't just a photo op, it's a celebration, they said, of the authentic, everyday Taco Bell moments. And instead of featuring A-list celebrities, they want to highlight regular people. So, G-Man, you obviously can't go. This is a kind of fun, feel-good experience the Floridians thrive on. They say, plus, it's a chance to show the world what it means to live Más. So,
it's got to be such a long line.
You visit the Taco Bell those days, 17th through 19th, between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. So that they don't want the drunkies.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
They don't want the drunk people. You open your Taco Bell app, log into your rewards account, cruise through the drive-thru like you normally would, order your go-to meal, or you can try something new, and then stop at the Live Más drive-thru cam at the end of the lane, scan a QR code, strike your best pose. The cam will take 6 photos, including shots of both the driver and passenger sides of the car. So there's cameras on each side. And then your photo will be sent straight to your rewards email, and you'll have the option to opt in for a chance to appear in Taco Bell's big game commercial. I wonder how many people go and they do that, and then they show, and they're like, I don't like my picture, and then they go back around and then just keep on ordering stuff.
That's so funny.
Keep on ordering stuff at the drive-thru if they want to be on television.
Wait in long line again.
You think anybody maybe like ran a car or something really
What about
unique?
wrap a car?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it necessarily shows the car itself. I think it's
just
more
inside?
you. Yeah, it's more about you.
Cool.
You should go.
It's during the week, though, so what about the Penthouse?
Well, I'm going to take the time off.
Okay.
Well, it's 2 to 10, so we can leave right after the Penthouse. Get there, let's say like 4:30.
Yeah,
got plenty of time.
All right, I guess that's my mission now.
Plenty of time.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you got going on in your life. I mean, this could be the start of stardom for you. Next thing you know, you could be in movies. You might be in Gladiator 3.
Super Bowl commercial. Think about it.
I mean, you never know who's going to see. You know how many people would see in a Super Bowl commercial?
Mm-hmm.
Gladiator 2 is doing so well. The studio just announced there's going to be a Gladiator 3. You could be you. All for the Taco Bell. I can see you talking to Jimmy Kimmel. So how did it start, Tom? Well, I was working on the Penthouse with Francis and Greek.
I wouldn't even name drop. I would just say Francis.
All right. So somebody said, and I've been wanting to go here, but they said that's where Wauchula is where the Peace River is. And I've been wanting to go to the Peace River. They say it's really cool. You can find all kinds of fossils and stuff like that.
I belong there.
They say beers, boobs, and a blast has been had many times there. Beers, boobs, and a blast. All right.
Peace River.
Yeah, the Peace River.
All right, so maybe we'll get like a canoe. We'll go down the Peace River, then we'll stop at Taco Bell, get you in the commercial, and then that's it.
And they got beers, boobs, and a blast. Dom sounds like a great time.
I mean, I'm going to feel bad going. I really am. That's how much I'm looking forward to this. 877-927-6969. Call us if you want a celebrity. Who would you want to be as a roommate? Let us know who you think would be cool. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. I was a little surprised by this number. Happy for her. Wish I was dating her, but I'm not. Not because of who she is, because she's got a lot of cash. Caitlin Clark, how much money do you think she made last year? I don't know if you saw this.
I didn't see it, but
I was shocked.
I would say north of $8 million in 1 year.
Did you see it?
I did not see it.
She made over $11 million. I was
You didn't
shocked.
even let me guess. I was going to guess the number. Did you see it? She made. I was like, I said no.
Okay. What do you think?
She made over $11 million last year.
You're right.
Wow. I was going to
Good
say
job.
13, but whatever. It
I'm
doesn't
shocked. I really am. That's a lot of money she made. I cannot believe
I'm
it.
not. I'm with
Really?
endorsements.
Okay. Ma'am,
She was it.
Mm-hmm.
We could not stop talking about her.
I just thought, I would have guessed under like 5.
It's not the WNBA salary. she's making.
Not at all.
No. They said she made a lot for the NIL.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
And then she said she gets $3 million a year for Nike, and then many other endorsements. But
Mm-hmm.
you guys were right on point. I would have
Was
thought
I?
$5
You
million.
didn't give me a chance.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. I don't know. I thought $11 million was a ton. I was like, wow.
That is a lot of money. It's great. Good for her.
Her and her boyfriend are also planning a wedding, they said. So that'd be very nice for him, that they settle down and get married. Would you want to marry Caitlin Clark? What do you think? What do you think? That would be too much stardom.
Yeah, I'd pass on that.
Yeah. Suppose she was a little bit hotter?
Well, maybe then.
Maybe. You gotta
There's
throw
always a chance.
There's always, you got to throw her the ball so when she takes her foul shots. You got to sit there. Let's go, Caitlin, 20 more. God bless her, though. $11 million. I was surprised. I was going to think between 3 and 5. Because also I was thinking, last year Iowa and NIL's big, but it wasn't that big for women's basketball. I know she was it, but still, it's pretty.
She brings people to the seats.
Oh, I know she does. There's no doubt about it. She helped the WNBA have the best ratings ever. They're getting a new contract, a TV contract they just got one because of her. And she helped the whole college basketball. Nobody watched women's college basketball at all. I mean, people were more excited for that than anything else, especially the men's this year, because the men's didn't have like a big star for the first time in a long time. There wasn't like that household name. There will be this year with Duke, with that kid that they got.
The 7-footer? Is that what
Flag. Unbelievable that kid is. He really is. But I was surprised. I thought that was a lot more money than I thought. $11 million is very good. And I'm sure this year is going to even go up even more. Her WNBA salary, I think, is like $170, I think.
Yeah, it's not a whole
No,
lot.
or maybe 70.
I think it's 70.
Yeah. But she doesn't even have to worry about it when she has that.
No, she's doing just fine. So we were talking Taco Bell. They're doing a really cool promotion for the Super Bowl, and that is a fast food restaurant. And speaking of fast food restaurants, the New York Post came out with this, and I thought it was pretty funny. But hey, sometimes when times are tough, this is maybe one of the only options you have, and that is taking your date to a fast food restaurant. Casual dating can mean casual dining, and new research highlights it. And these are the top choices for fast food. The top fast food restaurants men take women on first dates.
Write these down, Tom.
So they did.
Chili's,
they asked,
Applebee's.
but no,
Those count?
fast food. No,
No,
that's
those
not
don't
fast
count?
food. That's not
Oh.
fast food. With daters in 31 states choosing these restaurants.
Chick-fil-A.
I would, yeah. I don't know how happy I would be, but but there's always, you could go through, you could make it nice, right? You could go through, grab some food, and then have like a picnic on the beach. There could be a way to turn a fast food date into a nice one. But if you're bringing me and we're going to the dining room, like, I don't know, but there's a way to make it nice.
Don't you think it also matters about age? Like, say you're in your early 20s, it might be a little bit okay as opposed to like you're in your late 30s or 40s. I think that would matter. Or a teenager. Like, say in your teens and, college.
Listen, I'm down with the Chick-fil-A and I'm okay with the dive bar, whatever. But I will say I'm going to sound a little snooty. I don't want my first date to be at a fast food restaurant.
I don't think it should be, sweetheart.
But it may happen. So casual dating can mean casual dining, as I mentioned. And so they did. They asked a bunch of men which fast food restaurants they take women on a first date. And Dom, you were correct when you said Chick-fil-A. That was the top one that they said they would take women on a first date.
I mean, Chick-fil-A has such a passion. My buddy, one of our sponsors, ETA Jets, they said that's the number one thing people request when they get on the plane.
Yes, give me some nuggies.
It's crazy. Like, you would think you're getting on a jet. You would think, I'm just saying steak, lobster, whatever. No, Chick-fil-A.
When I go to a party, and I love to cook and I love to make size apps, but sometimes if I don't, I just think it's a good idea, I will order ahead and I will order a tray of chicken nuggets and I bring it to a party and they are always a hit.
I'm sure.
Always.
And they're all gone.
Always.
Yeah.
So, and see, that's interesting because I was like, I wouldn't be too happy about it. But they said most women wouldn't seem to mind. 66% say that they were okay with the guy asking them on a first date at some place like McDonald's. That's a big number, and I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah, that's a little high.
I don't know if I believe it. 41% say as long as the venue has good vibes and their date wants to have fun, they're all in.
I might try it.
Around 40% of women say they'd be more willing to accept a date at the drive-thru if the person was just upfront and honest about their budget. So that's something else. Be like, hey, they said they'd be okay with it. If they're like, listen, I really like you, I want to take you out, but
I don't have any money.
have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's going to go far. In Boca.
And then some are like, and I don't even need food to be part of a date, with saying 26 saying they'd be fine with just getting coffee while getting to know each other. So the top fast food restaurants. Number 3, Tide. Surprise. Sonic and Pizza Hut. Tide. Number 2, Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
And maybe that's it. Maybe just go get some ice cream.
Okay.
That to me is different than getting like a meal. Maybe that's why.
That's quicker.
Number 5, Chick-fil-A. McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, and Subway are also top choices in at least one state. But this was 31 states. Overall, those were the top 3. Well, I'll say 4 because 2 were tied for number 3.
If you go to Dairy Queen, it could come off that, you're not, like, you don't have problems with money. You might be like, hey, I just felt like getting a dessert or
Just
something.
want a Blizzard, man.
Yeah.
Cold
like,
Stone.
Yeah, something like that. You could also tell a lot about somebody how they eat ice cream. So you never know. Dairy Queen might not be bad.
Oh, yeah? How can you tell, Greek?
877-927.
Like, she's like, I want a Blizzard. Greek's like, no, get the code. But I want a Blizzard. No, I want you to get the code.
And 2 scoops.
Yeah.
I'm getting whatever you want.
I want the Blizzard where I eat it with the spoon.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm paying.
They're
You're
out of
getting the
spoons,
code.
sorry.
Yeah.
Read the voucher. You get a cone and you like it. And I'm going to get you 2 scoops and I'll throw in Jimmy's. My God, that would be awesome if you could do that. Like, take somebody to Dairy Queen. Or anyway, Chick-fil-A.
You can.
I know.
You can.
I know. I don't know if that's going to go over big. I think when you're younger, like I said, it's not as bad. I think when you get a little older, if you
got to go to like somewhere nice, like Sloan's for ice cream, for a date maybe.
Sloan's is nice.
Mm-hmm. A little more upscale than Dairy Queen.
Sloan's is cool. It's a nice place. Don't they? Is that the place with the bathrooms that are smoked?
It's fun. They had one. I don't know if it's still in City Place, but they had one in City Place for a bit. And I actually think that was one of my husband's. We had dinner in City Place, and then we went to Sloan's afterwards, and we had a blast.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just because there's so much to look at, and then I got myself, and I didn't tell him, and I got like a little candy gold grill, and I put him in my mouth, and I turned around, and I was like, "Daddy likes me now." We had fun. We have a bunch of pictures, and I think that was one of our first dates. It was a good time.
Yeah, Sloan's is cool. They opened one about 6 months ago in Boca on Glades. At the end, it's nice. I mean, there's always something to do. I don't think that's a bad place to go. It's. I would think it's the same if you meet somebody, especially in the beginning. Like if you go to Starbucks or something, you want to get to know them.
Well, that's what they said. I think that because they mentioned Starbucks in this article.
Yeah.
I think getting a cup of coffee, even though Starbucks is considered fast food, is a little different, right?
Sure. Well, I think it's also for a lot of people less threatening because they feel that they could bolt.
Yes.
If
If it's not working out well or the chemistry is not there, whatever it is, it's just a coffee and you're out.
Yeah, one of
It's
the
not
most
a full meal.
uncomfortable things is to be out with somebody on a first date and you know it's not going there and you got to sit through it. And the time just goes backwards. And I've been there a few times and it sucks. And you just know. And you're just like, oh, my God. Like this one girl, I told a story where my buddy fixed me up and we met at this nice restaurant. And I said, oh, we'll get a drink. As soon as I knew I could tell it wasn't me or her. And she's like, no, I was assuming it was dinner. So that's why I'm here. And I'm like, she goes, that's what I expect. So I was like, all right, because it was my buddy's wife's. I took her to dinner, but it was brutal. I mean, I felt like I was sitting in a meeting with management.
Watching paint dry.
Oh, my God. It was bad. It was bad. It was 45 minutes, but it seemed like I was flying to L.A. I mean, it was bad. And there was no conversation. Like, there was nothing there. And when we left, she was like, I had a good time. If you want to do it again, call me. I'm like, sure you had a good time.
Yeah. Free meal.
The worst ever was the other one I had where the girl got something to go for her child. And then I found out it was a steak, but the kid was like 17. Oh. I was like, how old's your kid? 17? I'm like, really? You're getting him a New York strip?
Kids applying for college.
What the hell is this? So maybe this is a better way. Hang out, get an ice cream or something like that, or a coffee. I don't know. Ice cream would be different. Definitely would. When you say to for somebody to get a coffee, it's cool. And I think they say, and today it seems like nobody wants you to pick them up anymore either.
But you can only do that really in the earlier time of the day. You're not saying, let's go get a coffee, and it's like, 8 o'clock at night.
It's more
where
of
you
an
can still do that for
afternoon.
ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, you can. I mean, coffee, I think you can do anytime. You could do, you get a cappuccino or something like that. I don't know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock. I don't think that's bad. I met a couple of girls. One girl I ended up living with, I met her at Starbucks. And another girl I ended up marrying. I ended her at Starbucks. So
maybe we've avoided Starbucks now on.
I knew you were going to go there. I threw it up for you. So maybe no more Starbucks for Greek. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Greek Zone today, doubleheader. We got Defo calling in and Drew Martin from Mexico. Doesn't he sound like he just has the ultimate life? He lives on the beach with his newlywed wife. They have a dog, and he wakes up every morning, he looks at the ocean, and he hits on his laptop and bets games. I mean, and he does well. I mean, I don't know what kind of place he lives in. I know Drew a long time, but it seems like it's just one of those places, and I think like they just drink pina coladas.
Sounds like a nice life.
And they just walk around the beach, and they have a Jeep. It's definitely a different lifestyle, but it sounds like it's fun. Hope you guys have fun every day when you listen to us, because that's what we try to do. Entertain you, take away you from the hustle and bustle. We're going to come back in a few minutes. Whoopee! And it's time for some fun facts and so much more. Peace.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
A dream 30 years in the making is a reality. The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Your Stanley Cup Florida Panthers are back.
Markov looks around, but they score! They score! It was Ted Cole!
They've savored the taste of victory, but a new season is starting, and they're hungry for more.
Johnny scores! Gus Borsley beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Markov put right on a shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Thursday commute looking good along the Palm Beaches. No major delays on our expressways. We're looking good. Drive times on the Turnpike and 95, both up to speed. Make sure that you slow down for bicycles. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. With Progressive Insurance, you can make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And cover your furry friends with pet health insurance. Visit Progressive.com. That's Progressive.com.
Hey, it's the Greek, and it's football season and bowl season right around the corner. And there's only one place to bet. Download your Hard Rock app today, and it's that easy. And you can enjoy football and the playoff season right around the corner. And there's prop bets, there's player bets, there's parlays. It's all there at the Hard Rock Bets. And the NBA is back and college hoops. Fun and a lot of enjoyment this holiday season. Make sure you're betting on the Hard Rock app today. Peace.
Every day, countless accidents occur on our roads, leaving victims with injuries, medical bills, and emotional distress. You don't have to face this difficult time alone. I'm partner Lance Ivey with the law firm of Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivey & Fromrath. With offices located in Broward, Palm Beach, and St. Lucie counties, Our dedicated team of attorneys specializes in all types of car accident cases and are ready to fight for you. Call us for your free consultation or visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's Franny. Looking to sell your car, truck, or SUV this holiday season? GiveMeTheVin.com is the easy way to get more cash fast. They'll even come to you with a check in hand and pay off your payoff. Enter your VIN, upload a few pics, and get a 60-second offer with no pressure. With 5 stars from the Better Business Bureau, you know you're in good hands. Skip the hassle and sell your vehicle today at GiveMeTheVin.com. Top dollar, quick cash, and 0 regrets.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
When the going gets tough, the tough gets StormSmart. Since 1996, StormSmart has simplified the process of protecting your home while increasing its living space and beauty. Because smart is easy. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
Your business needs a network it can count on.
Power's out.
Comcast Business has you covered with Wi-Fi backup to help keep your business up and running, even when your power goes out.
Everybody in the warehouse good? Lights are out, but the Wi-Fi's up. Let's power on.
It's from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Break room, you good?
Can't microwave my burrito, but Wi-Fi's fine. Let's power on.
Power on with the leader in connectivity, Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Learn how to get Comcast Business Internet, Security Edge, and Wi-Fi backup for $59 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add Comcast Business Mobile Unlimited. Plus, for a limited time, find out how to get an $800 holiday bonus prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today. Ends 12/15/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 300 megabit per second internet, Security Edge, and Connection Pro. EcoBill and auto pay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
From the Gordon & Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm CBS Carl's meteorologist Charlotte Carl. Gorgeous rest of the day ahead. Very few clouds in the forecast. Most of them will be mid and upper level clouds if we do see any of those cirrus clouds develop. Now we will see temperatures climb into the mid and upper 70s across the area. Humidity remains low. Rain chance remains out of the forecast as well.
This report is sponsored by PureTalk.com. Stop overpaying for your cell phone plan. Pure Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on America's most dependable 5G network. Switch today. Just dial pound 250 and say keyword switch now to save 50% off your first month with Pure Talk.
Looking to make the most money on the sale of your vehicle? GiveMeTheVin.com buys all makes and models from $2,000 to $200,000. They buy them all at GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Penthouse Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse on a Thursday afternoon. Looks like it's going to warm up a little bit this afternoon. Should hit a high of 76, so we should be good around 72 and change. Dominic's in the house.
Did you need a weather report or?
I don't know if you want to put me on the spot here for a weather report.
Maybe not. We'll pass on that.
Well, maybe we'll do a little here.
I was listening today, and they said the low is 69.
All right, so I said a high is 72. So that's not to make it. I wouldn't be wrong if I said that.
High of 72, low of 69. What? All right.
Franny's here.
Hi.
That means at one point it could be 72, and then at one point it could be 69.
All right.
I mean, there it is. And it's the Penthouse on a Thursday for some fun facts.
It's Fanny's Fun Facts.
All righty. Today is December 5th, all day long. It is a Thursday. I like to call it Little Friday. I'll let you know the holidays and then what I'm going to base it on. It is Bathtub Party Day. Have a party in your bathtub. Celebrate Shelter Pets Day. International Volunteer Day.
You do it every day, though.
Shit, it feels like it.
Talking about because your pay or what? It's
You're getting good, I gotta tell you. I think your sense of humor, because you're around big stars, you're raising the bar. You know what I'm saying?
I'm around big stars now. Okay.
Oh my goodness. It's Walt Disney Day.
Oh, Mickey!
National Blue Jean Day.
I got him on.
And
warm.
International Ninja Day.
Oh, wow.
Oh goodness. All right. So I have.
Is that a ninja sound?
I don't know. All right. So there's some facts you may or may not know about ninjas. They are masters of disguise. Ninjas often disguise themselves. A lot of people think that they wear the black, but it's not the black outfit that you see in movies.
Okay.
They say ninjas often disguise themselves as monks, farmers, or merchants to blend into their surroundings, making their movements nearly undetectable.
Ooh.
So that we have this perception of what we think they look like. They're not. They're masters of disguise.
Ooh, that's scary.
They say the black outfit is a myth. Contrary to popular belief, ninjas didn't always wear black. They preferred dark blue, green, or brown, which blended better with their natural surroundings. The all-black look was popularized by movies.
That you say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You always say that in movies.
Mm-hmm. They say women are known as Kanoki, played key roles in espionage, use their perceived innocence to gather intelligence or eliminate their targets. They said that they were masters of disguise and deception, female ninjas.
Those are the same girls that think guys' Rolexes in Vegas.
They say ninjas.
They blended.
Yes.
You never know.
They said that ninjas used everyday objects as weapons, like sickles, chains, even fans. They also employed
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like electric fish.
I knew because I saw your face.
Like, wow.
They also
That's impressive.
They also employed specialized tools, including grappling hooks, smoke bombs, and spiked climbing claws called shukos.
Watch out for that shuko!
Another myth, the ninja star, throwing stars, were not a primary weapon. They weren't even that popular. They were more often used to distract enemies, create injuries, or deliver poison. And that's when they'd use them, but it was not really a primary weapon for them. They have here, when stealth training, ninjas practiced walking techniques to move silently. So it's not all about the kicks and the hi-yas. It's about walking. They said they placed, placing their weight on the outer edge of their feet first. They even trained to traverse ceilings and climb walls undetected.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if you went with a girl and you find out she's one of those ninjas. Ooh, that'd be scary. Are you on the wall?
What are you doing up there?
That's impressive.
Yep.
My God, whole new meaning to getting on top.
They even use psychological warfare. They said that they use rumors, symbols, even stage attacks to instill fear and confusion in their enemies. They said weakening their morale without direct confrontation. So it's not always just physical.
So it's a mind game.
It can
They
be.
break you down.
Mm-hmm.
And
They
you
also
beg them, please, I love you.
They say that true ninjas study animals to develop their stealth. Techniques like crawling like a tiger or moving like a snake help navigate them to go through quietly.
I've seen a couple
the
girls act like
terrains.
snakes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The ninja code. Ninjas follow a strict ethical code called Ninpo, emphasizing loyalty, secrecy, and endurance in the face of extreme challenges.
What is it called?
Ninpo.
Okay.
I'm saying it right. Why?
Sound like a different word.
What?
Like nymphomaniac.
Nimpo. Maybe it was Nimpo. I don't know. Nimpo. And then finally, Japan celebrates ninja culture with museums, training schools, and festivals. There's one, the cities like Iga and Koka, I don't know, historically associated with ninjas are popular destination for fans. If you're a fan of ninjas, they say that is a place to go. And there you go for a National Ninja Day.
That'd be a good career, being a ninja. You pull out your business card. What are you, ninja? Great cat, ninja. And then you got the, the outfit on, everything like that. That'd be pretty cool.
No outfit. You remember they just said no outfit.
Well, she said they wear like dark blue or black.
Well, they
or
want to
green.
blend in.
Yeah, maybe they're a farmer. It's pretty impressive. I got to be honest with you. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you guys want to get involved in the Penthouse. We had a good one today. Celebrity roommates. Who would you want as a roommate that was a celebrity?
I think any comedian, just because they could always make you laugh.
See, but that's what people assume.
I know,
And
but
that,
you might.
I don't know. Like I'm good friends with Paul Mercurio for years, and we socialize and. He's not
test talent or test their stuff on you at least.
Yeah, they can maybe do that, but they're not just like always telling.
Oh
jokes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You're out and about, you're enjoying each other's company and stuff like that. Like sometimes people say to me, like, obviously I'm not a comedian, but hey, tell me a funny story or whatever. It just has to happen. You know what I mean? But yeah, they probably could come home and say, hey, I got a joke. What do you think of this?
Or then you can hear their darker humor.
Yeah, which a lot of comedians supposedly have. That's what they talk about, and that's where they, get a lot of their material from, a darker side
From their
of
demons.
Yep, and a childhood. Same thing with songs.
They take their pain and they turn it into funny.
I mean, who knows? I mean, it's pretty deep when you really think about it. People who are that creative, and they come into a side because you look at them like most people that you seem they're fine, but they could have had a very dark childhood or life or things that go on that we don't know. I mean, I've always said this, and I got it from my dad. There's only one person you can account for every day that you know what goes on. That's you. Everybody else, you see something, and for the most part, you assume they have a great life and everything is good. Look at Franny. I think she has a great life. Look at you. 877-927-6969.
Yeah, I'm here.
47142 started off with Real Radio. It says our favorite fast food, because we talked about the number one fast food restaurants guys will take women on, is Pollo Tropical. On Wednesday evenings, we pick up our meals and go to River Park.
That's nice.
Yeah, sounds nice. Then we have, Greek says he wants to room with Halle Berry, and 2 seconds later says all women lie. If she was listening, you blew your shot.
I don't remember saying all women lie. I don't remember saying that.
And then we also have here, Dairy Queen is fine because dessert isn't food, Franny. Love the show, Greg from Melbourne.
Let it be, Greg.
You know he's being sarcastic, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course I knew he's being sarcastic.
Greg's like, yay, somebody's on my side.
I know the world's against me. It's fine. I struggle with it every day, but I'm like a superhero. At the end of the day, I will win. Or buy you. 877-927-6969. Who would you want to live with? Celebrity? Somebody that you'd be like, hey, it could be a ball player too, like I said. Now, the guy from Barstool, when you and I were talking about it, very unique situation.
Oh, yeah. With his estranged ex-wife now?
Yeah, 7 years they're divorced. He was talking about this yesterday. He's worth a lot of money. God bless him. He did it all on his own, this kid. You know what? I remember hearing about him when he was selling his newspaper.
His name was Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, in Boston. Better, but his ex-wife has access to his fortune, which is $150 million. It's amazing. I mean, there's guys that I know that won't, their ex-wife, forget it. I mean, I've never heard so much passion towards somebody's ex, male or female. I could feel it on some sides when there's children involved and stuff like that, but the hate that I hear from people is crazy went over an ex. And because obviously it didn't go good and you're pissed off. I get it. Resentful, the whole thing. But this guy, he lets her have access to his $150 million fortune and says he totally trusts her. And she was with him when he had nothing.
Yep. I mean, they were married for a while. They split in 2017. And as you mentioned, I mean, she's got full access to his bank account. They were married, I think, 2009 to 2017. So a long time that they were married. And as G-Man mentioned, he does. He said that it's said to have a net worth of 150, and he was talking. I think it was a podcast about it, and saying that I think her name is Renee. right? I think. But yeah, it says she still shares a bank account together, and she still has absolute access to it. And he says, as G-Man mentioned, his word because of her loyalty to him during the early days of Barstool. So I think it's one of those he kind of feels like he owes it to her.
I think that's great.
So she rode the grind with us. She was with me every step of the way. So in mine, she's entitled to enjoy the fruits of his labor.
I think that's great.
Yep.
I really do. A lot of respect for that. If you trust the person enough, obviously she's not going there and, banging out, because if she was, obviously he wouldn't do it. But I think it's very nice. It's great. It sounds like they have a good relationship, not a romantic.
He says they're still best friends.
I think that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see myself doing that if you had a good relationship with somebody because you trust them. But again, I think with that situation is that they were together when they were just normal.
Yep.
And then he made it. And you always got to respect, because loyalty is hard to find, whether it's in friends or people you're dating, no matter what sex, no matter what's going on. So when somebody's loyal to and sticks with you, and again, he had a dream. So, you come home at night and you're like, hey, you know what? This is what I'm doing. And just anything. It could be an actor or whatever, ball player. And you have that person who's behind you. I mean, that would mean the world to me, because somebody believed in me enough that when I came home at night, didn't say like, hey, you got to get a regular job, which you hear a lot of times. You hear a lot of people who lose their dreams because of that. I don't know this for a fact, but I don't think they had any children.
No.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
No.
Yeah, so I think that helps.
They had a couple of pups together, but now he's got his own. Miss
Yeah.
Peaches. Have you seen he's got Pete now?
Yeah, the Beagle.
Pete the Beagle.
Yeah, but they didn't have kids, because I think a lot of times with kids, if you have, obviously, that changes things, because you got to provide for a family. But if it's you two together and you're like, hey, man, we're grinding it out, I mean, that's amazing, because he could have just, gave her a settlement, obviously, and at the end and said, here's X or Y, whatever. But I think it says a lot for him and a lot for her. I think that's rare beyond belief. I don't think you would see and I don't care what you had. I don't care if you had $10. You'd be like, hey, your ex-wife's still there? No way. People would just lose their minds. But yeah, God bless him. It works for him, and I think it's a great thing. I would love to interview him.
I don't know if they're technically divorced. I think they're just legally separated. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't. Yeah, so the article that I read in the New York Post said that they attempted to file for divorce, but a Massachusetts judge denied the petition for it last year.
Oh, okay. So they don't have to
Yeah, so they've just been separated, I guess.
How would you feel, Franny, if that was you were in a situation like that, dating somebody like that? I mean, I'm talking a scenario, not the money.
And he's still sharing money with his ex? I'm okay with that. I mean, the guy still has a lot of money, and it's actually pretty cool of him. So
No, I'm saying, say it was just a regular situation, a regular, normal people, not this kind of money. Would it bother you?
I mean, as long as, are we just dating? I mean, we're in a serious relationship.
You're in a serious relationship, and his ex-wife still gets money.
I don't think so, because still, even with this is a cool way of doing it. That's him being cool. A lot of time people spend tons and tons of money and fight in court for people to give their ex-wife money.
Sure, I'm just asking. What do you think, Dom? You think people would be cool with it?
Somewhat. It matters which way you go. Like, people could be cool with it if they have kids, of course, But sometimes they know people might still hit you up for money even after you have a settlement.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's just relationships that you have in life are set. There are certain ways that things happen, and they never change.
Yep.
Men with men and women, women and women. There are certain roles everybody plays, certain things you do. And it just continues on throughout your life. Families have roles. I mean, I know in my family there's certain ones. My brother was a good one. I was a bad one. Just the way it worked out.
So surprised.
I am too. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. If you guys want to get involved, you can give us a call. Celebrity roommates. Come on, we're not hearing who would you like to live with? Who would be a cool celebrity? And it could be a ball player too, or a musician, somebody. You could always ask us anything you want. Speaking of celebrities, Will Smith. Do you think Will Smith is okay now? Is the drama gone? Do you think 225 is going to be the year where people just forget about it? Or do you think people always think about him flipping out?
Yeah, I think that's just going to linger now.
Do you think it affects people to go see his movies?
No, Bad Boys did very well.
No, I know. I'm just
A Ride or Die.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the name in general now. You hear Will Smith, you just associate with it now. But his movies are still good, yeah.
Yeah, Will Smith, I mean, Bad Boys, like Franny said, they crushed it. But again, that was a franchise that had big base. I think, was this 4?
I believe 3.
Really? Was it 3? I thought this was 4. I could be mistaken. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think certain people have forgotten about it. I don't know if it's the top of mind like it once. It is for, yeah. I don't think it like it once was. And it looks like he's rebounding. Took some time.
Yeah, it says here that 3 came out during 2020, so that's probably why we didn't hear much about 3.
Yeah, and this is 4
I
now.
don't know if I watched 3, to be honest with you.
I think I saw it on HBO.
It's during COVID, it sounds like, so.
Yeah, I think he was. I think that's the one where he got shot, Will Smith.
But see, that's the thing. When we bring it up, it's like, oh, yeah, the whole Chris Rock thing, but it's not top of mind if somebody were to bring up his name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's past.
I think it's kind of, it's a bit behind him, but yes, it's still going to be a stain in his life, and I'm sure people will still think about it. But I think with time, like everything else, you just forget.
And I also think like a lot of stuff with this is your behavior. He's pretty much been off the grid for a long time. Did a couple things for a while, came out, but he was very quiet. I think also his wife's been very quiet. That helps him. Because she used to, his ex, whatever she is, I don't know.
They're still married.
Are they? Yeah, she used to come out with some crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. And every time something was like a little calm, then that would just erupt. And then, it would come up and the name would come out again and all that. Yeah, 2025, hopefully it's a good year for him. And I hope it's a good year for everybody listening. Most important thing is your health, obviously. But then after that, I hope you guys always get what you are looking for. Who do we have, Dom?
We have Evan on the phone.
That was Will Smith. Go ahead. What's up, Evan?
Yeah, it's Will Smith, all right.
Hey, what's up, Will?
Yeah, I got 2 things for you. But first of all, Dave Chappelle is one of my favorites. And I watched him on a video clip, and he's talking about one time when he was in the Hollywood Bowl. He's doing his concert, and he's walking around, and somebody runs up on stage and tackles him and starts fighting him.
Yeah, I remember this.
And he's like, yeah, remember? He freaks out, and then Chris Rock walks up on stage and grabs the microphone. And he goes, "Hey, was that Will Smith?" And Dave Chappelle goes, "He goes of all the people in the world that he goes, I couldn't speak, and he had to come up with that line. He goes, that was my favorite line. I would have loved that line. I thought that's pretty funny." Yeah, Greek. You saw the pictures of the Yankee seats.
Yeah, Dominic showed me. We're talking to Evan right now. He's thinking about purchasing a seat for New York Yankees from the stadium. Yeah, look very cool. I've seen a couple of those. The ones I've seen in offices were very dark blue. This looked like it faded like to a light blue. But I mean, I know a couple of people who had them in their offices.
These are from the 1962. These are seats from the original color, that blue-green.
Okay.
They're not the dark. They weren't the ones from the 70s, yeah. And she does have documentations, and it's $400 a pair. So my friend's on the way to pick them up. It's way past Melbourne. I don't know exactly where it is, but, he's on the way to pick them up for me. So
it's $400 a pair?
Yeah.
Oh, it's $200 each.
It's $400. Yeah, it's $400. It's $400 each, but it's still the value is $2,000. To me, I'm a Yankee fan.
That's great.
You pay what you want.
Yeah, of course. I think that's nice. That's a nice Christmas present to yourself. I think that's very cool.
That's exactly. You took those words out of. What are you, Chris Rock? You took those words out of my mouth too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very cool. You're a Yankee fan. You know what? It's something you could always have in your house. I've seen a couple of guys have them on Wall Street when I used to go into some offices different times and stuff with Yankee Stadium. I know Jack Miller, who owned Miller's Ale Houses for years, good friend of ours. He had a big Yankee collection. He had like everything. He used to have the turnstiles, the red ones outside the old Yankee Stadium, those real big things. He had those and seats. He had everything. But I think it's cool, Evan. You're a Yankee fan. God bless you. You deserve it. It's your money. Go out and spend it.
Yeah, was that the one in Royal Palm?
The display?
Yeah. Was the Millers, was that in Royal Palm? Is that the one he had in Royal Palm? Because I know you used to do a lot of venues out there with John.
Yeah. He had a very cool place, very unique, very nice guy. Was always very nice to us, the station, and we actually went out. Franny came with us too. One time we went out to Vegas and opened up their Miller's Ale House in Vegas when they first opened years ago. Wow. It was very cool and just a great guy. He used to get me tickets to Yankee World Series. I mean, just unbelievable stuff. I remember one time we were out there. I was in the city and he called me for something. And he goes, "You want to go to game tonight?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm good." I didn't want to ask him for tickets. And he goes, "Where are you?" And I was at the W. He goes, "All right, I'll send somebody to your hotel." He sent a guy like 25 minutes and gave me tickets like in the fourth row. for a Yankee playoff game. I think it was Yankees against Cleveland or something like that. Just a great guy, and we did business with them for years, Miller's Ale House. But yeah, we did open their Vegas store years ago.
Now, you said you have you're picking the Packers tonight?
I like the Packers with the points tonight. Yeah, I think everybody's on Detroit. I don't think that I think it's going to be a close game. I'll take the 3.5, but I don't think that I won't be surprised if Detroit beats them.
Sure. Now, I want you to do me a favor. Can you do a Leo story for us today?
A Leo story? Yeah, I'll do a Leo story. I'll do it on the Greek zone. I won't do it here because I don't want to bore Franny.
It's not boring.
There's so many Leo stories.
Exactly. I want to hear one.
Yeah, I talked to his. I actually talked to his sister over Thanksgiving, and her and I are still friends. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's out in L.A. And Leo was so sad how quick he passed away, 6 months with leukemia.
Yeah,
but a great guy, and I do miss him. Excuse me?
He lived an auspicious life, though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. He was very crazy at a lot of different things. We rolled together for a long, long time. From the first time I met him in Beverly Hills to the end, he was just so unique. I never met anybody like him. I miss him. I really do, especially if I go through some tough times. But he was good. He was.
One more thing. One more thing. How's Jules?
Jules has been better. She's in the hospital, and she's struggling a little. She is struggling a little. I talked to her this morning, and we're hoping for the best, and we're going to see what happens. But thank you for asking, Evan. I know it comes from your heart, and it's very, very nice of you.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Prayers are for her, man.
Thank you, pal. Appreciate the call, and enjoy the Yankee seat. Send us a picture when you got it. I want to see you in it.
I sure will, and I'll be listening to the zone today.
All right, we'll give you a Leo story there. It is the Greek. It is Francis. It is Dominic. We'll come back in a few minutes with a lot more of this and that. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
My Nine Inch Nails take is not a very popular one with Nine Inch Nails fans. Pretty Hate Machine was an excellent album, and everything after it sucked.
Not even Downward Spiral?
That's what he considers the rest of the songs to be from Pretty Hate Machine. It was a downward spiral.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Thursday commute looking good along the Palm Beaches. No major delays on our expressways. We're looking good. Drive times on the Turnpike and 95, both up to speed. Make sure that you slow down for bicycles. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Want to save up to 50% on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters at prices far less than big box retailers. And right now, save up to 50% off through December 10th during our Cyber Week sale. Blindster.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hey, it's the Greek, and today people switch jobs all the time. It's not like years ago when you're at a place 30 years. And when you change your job, you might have a 401k that you still don't know what you have in it or what to do with it. Well, Trajan Wealth can help you with both. You can sit down with one of our experts today and figure out what your 401k has from your previous job and bring it to your new job. And also look at the best things out there for your money to grow. So when you do retire, you got that cash. Because remember, baby, cash is king. Trajan Wealth has offices in West Palm Beach, but call them today. 561-390-1000, 561-390-1000. Sit down with one of their financial gurus, and you'll figure out a plan. And also look at your 401k. Don't just set it and forget it. There's ways to make money, and they can help you. There's no guarantees in life, remember that, but Trajan Wealth could put you on the best path. Call them today at 561-390-1000, 561-390-1000.
Hey, it's Franny. Need extra cash for the holidays? GiveMeTheVin.com loves buying cars, any size, any shape, from SUVs SUVs to exotics, even clunkers. They buy over 1,000 vehicles every week. Log on to GimmeTheVin.com, enter your VIN or license plate number, upload a couple pics, and boom, instant cash offer. If they can't beat your CarMax quote, they'll pay you $100. Get top dollar and a check on the spot at GimmeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GimmeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
With the holiday season fast approaching, are you fresh out of ideas for that special man in your life? Allow me to suggest the perfect gift, a brand new garage door. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I wrap a garage door, Mo? What kind of stocking do I need to stuff this inside? And how do I hang that sucker back on the mantle? And just how romantic is a 150 square foot hunk of aluminum on rails? At Mo Better Garage, I can explain this way Mo Better. A new garage door is like the ultimate power tool and the nicest pair of socks all in one. It's the perfect size, extra large, and the perfect color, whatever you choose. It comes with a cool remote control he can play with and a manual full of technical specs he can read about on the toilet. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it festive. Maybe you hang the stockings on the garage door. Ho, ho.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's the Greek, and it's Monroe's in Palm Beach 7 days a week. The beautiful girls are there with a 5-star menu and great entertainment. And Monday night, I can't think of a better place to watch Monday Night Football. Drink specials all night long. If your team loses, you're still a winner. Why? Because you got one of the beautiful ladies at Monroe's in Palm Beach. If you want the hottest ladies, they're only at one place, and that is Monroe's in Palm Beach. Take it from your boy. Monday Night Football, stop in. You're a winner no matter what the score is. Peace.
At Harbor Freight, our low prices make us the place for gifts that keep on giving. Because when you give the gift of quality tools, you're giving someone the ability to fix, restore, and build for years to come. And with savings like these, you can even get something for yourself. Whatever you do, do it for less at Harbor Freight. Stop by and give yourself the gift of great prices.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
With Progressive Insurance, you can make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And cover your furry friends with pet health insurance. Visit Progressive.com. That's Progressive.com.
Car accident? Visit SmithBall.com to learn more about our legal power and how we can help.
Real Radio weather.
from the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. Gorgeous rest of the day ahead. Very few clouds in the forecast. Most of them will be mid and upper level clouds if we do see any of those cirrus clouds develop. Now we will see temperatures climb into the mid and upper 70s across the area. Humidity remains low. Rain chance remains out of the forecast as well.
This report is sponsored by PureTalk.com. Stop overpaying for your cell phone plan. Pure Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on America's most dependable 5G network. Switch today. Just dial pound 250 and say keyword switch now to save 50% off your first month with Pure Talk.
Celebrate the season with the very best Christmas music ever made with iHeart Christmas. Streaming commercial-free right now on your free iHeartRadio app. From shopping, gathering with friends, or wrapping presents, iHeart Christmas is the perfect soundtrack to your holidays. Listen now commercial-free on your favorite smart speaker and the free iHeartRadio app. Just search Holiday. Free never sounded so good.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Thursday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Tomorrow, Greek Gridiron will be at the Crazy Horse Saloon. You guys are always welcome to stop by, have a good time, enjoy lunch, great atmosphere, and it's always a great place to watch the games, NFL or college. Don't forget, college is really getting to full swing as we get down to the playoff and see who's going to be the champion. Dominic's in the house.
Yo.
Of course, Francis is here.
Hi.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, there is a Thursday night game, and it is football. It is the Packers and the Lions. Going to be a great game tonight. That's what everybody's expecting, and we'll see what happens. They're expecting a high-scoring game. The over-under is 51.5. Dom, he likes the Lions, and everybody does, it seems like. I'm going to go with the Packers in the 3.5. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to go 34-32. 34-32 Lions. We'll see what happens in that. But that is tonight, Thursday night. In hockey, we have the Panthers on Real Radio as they are up in Philadelphia, freezing their ass off because it's like 15 degrees up there. Really cold up north right now. And they are on Real Radio as they take on the Flyers. That'll be a very good game. Our Miami Heat had a big game last night as they beat the Lakers, and LeBron, hero, big game. 31 points. He was definitely a hero. Got a haircut last night, too. Really, really short. But it didn't affect his shooting because he had a good night shooting. Jimmy Butler, some big steals as the Heat blew out the Lakers. I think it was 134-93. Heat were only given 2. So if you were laying 2 with the Heat, guess what? That was a rocking chair from the beginning. They had an early lead and never looked back. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach. Peace.
All right, so I am going to help some people out. Nurse Francis here, and we're talking about your sleep position.
Okay, this is important.
It is very important.
Yeah, I have a very bad back.
I'm curious. How do you sleep? Do you know?
I sleep on my stomach.
Okay.
On my back.
Do you sleep on your back and you sleep on your stomach? I'm kind of all over the place. It's like I start. I'm going to take this out of context. I start on my back, and then, but I wake up on my stomach.
That's interesting. Sounds like a great lineup.
I knew when I said it, you guys were gonna I just do. You can't say anything without.
Well, I start on my back too, but I didn't end up on my stomach.
But they did come up with this, and it was talking about the best sleep position for whatever ails you. I have a lot of really bad neck and shoulder pain. I've always had it. I carry my stress in my shoulders, and I think just from being little and bartending and stuff like that, I do. That's where, and it's always killing me, and I'm always very, very tense. So I need to pay
It's because
attention.
you're next to this guy.
The stress just builds up. So I need.
It's only 4 hours a day she's with me.
That's
It's a lot. That's 20 hours.
Jinx. So
I got feelings. My God. It's
Do
so,
you?
I got to go to my therapist. My
So,
God.
according to a sleep medicine physician, the ideal sleeping position is one that promotes spinal alignment for your head, from your head to your hips. And here's some other helpful sleeping tips, all right? So overall, sleeping on your back or side is better than your stomach because it's easier to keep your spine supported. And so maybe that's why, because I don't realize it, because I think I make a conscious effort to fall asleep on my back, but then when I wake up, I've already flipped and I'm on my stomach. And then that's why I carry a lot of, or I have a lot of stress, and I'm just always super tight with my shoulders and neck. But they say 60% of people sleep on their side. The best way to do it is with a pillow between your knees. If you have,
I've heard that.
Yeah, they said it'll even out your hips and keep your spine straight.
I
So
gotta
you need to get an extra pillow just specifically for in between your legs.
If somebody comes over, that's my knee pillow. Don't touch it.
Sleeping,
You can use it.
Sleeping on your side also cuts down on snoring. That's the thing. When my husband is flat on his back, oh my God, sounds like a train. And then so I always have to give him that little nudge in the middle of the night, and he knows that nudge means go to your side.
Okay.
And preferably the side not facing me.
Go over there.
I will. If anybody hit me up on the text line, I bought some noise canceling little earplugs.
Yeah.
And I've tried this stupid foam ones. They don't work. They pop right out. I have very small ears and very small ear holes. I do.
This is unbelievable.
I found these, and I definitely, I looked, Amazon extra small. It's $12.38, Dob. So I found, and I did extra small, whatever. I found these noise canceling.
She's trying to get them for the
headphones.
studio. She might wear them in here.
No, they have been working wonders.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're amazing. So if you have some,
You wear 'em around the
maybe
house?
maybe your wife snores. It's not just a man. Your man, hit me up. I'll let you know what I got him, because I'm telling you, I've had such a hard time with sleeping because of my husband snoring, and he knows it. These have been a godsend. Let's see. They said if you have neck pain or a stuffy nose, try sleeping on your back, propping yourself up with a pillow. That helps with the congestion.
All right.
And then sleeping on your back is the worst position for snoring, though, even though they say it's a good position, that on your side. But if you're a snorer, they said so your partner might not appreciate it. And that's an unfortunate part. It's good for you, but if you're a snorer, it sucks for your partner when sleeping on your back. They say when we spend less than 10% of our time on our stomachs, so it's the least popular position. It's not great for your neck, and it can be harder to breathe, which might make you feel your sleep feel less restful. Excuse me, that was easy for me to say.
The first thing I do every morning, I get ice packs and put them on my back.
Do you?
Yeah, for not long, maybe like 5 minutes. And then I'll go from there because I got a lot of pain.
Yep. And they send people, if you do prefer, there's a lot of people who are stomach sleepers, and they say, it does work for some people. So things that can help stomach sleepers include a firmer mattress, a thin pillow under your hips, and using a very thin pillow for your head. Or they say, or no pillow at all if you choose to sleep on your stomach.
Oh, some good tips.
Yeah, so there you
Might help
go.
you.
Yep.
Dom, who do we got on hold? Pillow Man?
We have Larry on the phone.
Hey, Larry, what's happening?
Hey, this is hi guys.
Hi, Larry.
And Dom, you're doing a good job today, jabbing the Greek. It's good to hear.
Oh, no problem. Thanks. It's very easy.
Franny, you said something about your husband snoring real bad. I snore real bad, and my wife threatened to sleep in another room. And we got a mouth guard from Walmart.
Okay.
It's called Snories or whatever. And you mold it just like you would a football mouth guard. In your mouth, you follow the directions, and you sleep with it. And it's got a small hole in the middle, and that gives you the air that you need. And my snoring went down to almost zero.
Wow. Hold on a second. I need to write that down. Is it comfortable for you to sleep with? Because, it's funny. My husband did the whole sleep study test, and he does have sleep apnea, but he doesn't want to sleep with the CPAP machine because he hears are very uncomfortable. So is it comfortable to sleep with, Larry?
It was a little hard to get used to, like for about 3 or 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
You do drool a lot more because your mouth is a little bit open with it, but that goes away over time. But I swear by it. I have a spare one just in case, because if you use it every night, it'll wear out from your saliva and so on and so forth. but I think they're 12 or 13 bucks. At Walmart, I bought my first one online, and then I found a comparable one for a lot cheaper at Walmart, and it works the same.
And what was the name of it again?
I think it's Snore Ease.
Okay.
But it's just like a mouth guard.
Okay.
And it's usually for one set of, for upper teeth when you play football or whatever. But this goes on for both teeth. And it's one piece. And it's got an up and a down side. So make sure you see which one it is. But I'm not going to say it works for everybody, but it worked wonders for me.
Well, awesome. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there. Like I said, I found some earplugs that have been working fantastic, but you never know. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and you guys had talked about that 4-year cruise yesterday.
Yes.
So I looked it up.
Okay.
And at $139,000 or whatever, you buy a room. That's your room. You own that room. And then it's if it's a couple, you pay, I think it's $14.50 a month each for your, like an HOA fee for your food and all that other stuff.
Oh,
so
all right.
there is more cost per month than just that $139,000 and you cruise for 4 years.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
Continuous thing. People live on that, and there's different bigger rooms and different views for more money, but that's your outlay cost. Is that 139? Because I thought the same thing. That's a great deal for 4 years. Shit, I'm selling my house.
So you got to pay another $1,500.
Okay.
So it's about $18,000
So
more.
$139 is just for your basic room, and then food and everything else is another cost. Okay.
So it's another $20,000.
No balcony.
Yeah. So you're spending some more. So again, depending upon your lifestyle or whatever. And if you drink, you get beer or wine at lunch and dinner, and you have to buy. They have specials for drinking packages, but they never listed what the price was.
Okay. All right. So like a normal cruise ship where they do that.
Yeah. All right. So that's a little bit more. And then, what was the other one I was going to bring up that I've been listening to it? I didn't have time to talk. Oh, Dom, not Dom. Dom. You ever have hash brownies?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Those are better than marijuana brownies by far.
Oh, all right. There you
Same
go, Dom.
thing,
In
but
your wheelhouse.
a little more stronger, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Dom's an expert on that. Really aficionado.
Yeah, well, those are the best. I've tried both, and it's been a long time since I did it. But again, I prefer that. They're a lot easier to eat. They taste better, and just don't put too much in it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, you'll be flying high. Well, thank you for the call, brother, and
Yeah.
thank you for the nice suggestions.
Thanks for all the info.
All right. Bye.
There you go. So something for Franny,
I like
something for
it.
you.
Yes.
And he said you're also doing a good job. He likes you jabbing me, which is very nice.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
No, Larry's a wealth of information, so
Yes.
thank you. And you know what? It's almost that time. Let's do this. Let's get those phone lines open. 877-927-6969. That's 877-927-6969. And we are giving away a pair of tickets to see Papa Roach and Rise Against. This is happening October 5th, 2025 for the Rise of the Road World Tour, I Think Financial Amphitheater. That's 877-927-6969. And we're bringing back a game. Who's most likely to? I give you a scenario. It starts with who's most likely to. I'm going to fill in the blanks. The answer will either be Dom, Greek, or Franny. And just kind of get in the mind of the Penthouse because we vote here silently just by pointing our fingers at each other. And if you guess, it's majority rules, by the way. So if you guess correctly, then you're going to get these pair of tickets to see Papa Roach and Rise Against.
877-927-6969. Pick up the phone right now. Dom will get you on, and we'll start the contest. This is another great concert that you guys will enjoy and a good way to kick off the holiday season where you'll be like, all right, I got a gift. So give us a call at 877-927-6969. Tomorrow's Friday. It's football season. It's pretty simple. What does that mean? It means Greek's Gridiron, baby. Tomorrow we'll be at Crazy Horse Saloon, North Lake Boulevard, 4240. Stop by and see us. Always a great place to go to the Crazy Horse 7 days a week. Live music Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays. But a great place to watch games, college and pro, and UFC fights. It's all there. at the Crazy Horse, and you'll love their menu and their food. So you guys jump on it, stop by the Crazy Horse. But tomorrow, 10 to 2, we'll be there, and Greek Gridiron is dwindling down. We have 6 people in the finals, and that's it. And hopefully I can have a good December, and we keep it at 6. So I'm really going to try to stay laser focused.
Stay focused, man.
Yeah, laser focused for those 6 people I'm representing out there because they don't want any more people. Dom, you have somebody?
Yep, we have Paul on the phone.
Paul, what's happening?
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, hey, that's awesome, Paul. If you're great.
We like great.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to hear. You know how this game works?
Pretty sure. I've heard it a few times.
All right. Franny's going to give you a scenario. Give us a moment to vote, and then you have to have your guess. And if it's correct, you're on your way to see Papa Roach.
All right, Paul. So hopefully you know us at least enough to get this right. We are, since it is the month of December, I'm going to keep these kind of holiday themed.
Oh, nice.
All right, Paul. And yeah, just wait for me after I ask the question for us to place our votes, and then I'll ask you for who you think it is. So out of Dom, Greek, or myself, Franny, who do you think is most likely to forget to buy a gift and then re-gift something instead? So hold on a moment. All right, Paul, we have our answer. Who do you think it is?
It wasn't a re-gift. I would have gone Greek, but I got a 1 in 3 shot. Dom?
Unfortunately, the vote was pointed my way, Paul.
Presents.
I'm sorry.
Come on. All right.
I'm sorry.
Who do we got next, Dom?
We have John.
John, what is happening?
How's it going?
It's going good. How's it going for you?
Just out running my mother around doing errands.
Well, that's nice.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, so you always should take care of your mom. That's very nice, especially around the holidays. How long you listen to Real Radio?
Ever since it was the All Request lunch hour.
Oh,
Wow. That's going back. All right, Franny's going to give you a scenario, then you got to vote.
All righty. So I'm gonna ask you this question. Just give us a moment to place our votes, and then I'll ask you for your answer. So out of Dom, Greek, or me, Franny, who is most likely to eat all the Christmas cookies before they're even served? Give us a moment. All right, we have our answer. Who do you think it is?
I'm going to go with Greek.
You are correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, all right.
No doubt.
Yep, nice job. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yep, so just hang tight. Dom will get all of your information so we can get you those tickets. And just so you know, since that concert is so far out, you probably won't get them right away, but you will get them, I promise you.
No problem. And yeah, when it's almost a year away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for calling in. Congrats.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. People win on Real Radio every single day, so pay attention and you'll have an opportunity to win. Tomorrow we're giving away a $125 gift card to New York Prime.
Mm-hmm. And we make it easy on a Friday because we're on location.
Yeah.
Depending on normally we've been doing lately, right? Just
number
to call in.
Yeah.
First one to call.
Maybe we'll do something tomorrow where you have to come to the Crazy Horse.
All right, we'll figure it out. But if you do come to the Crazy Horse, you still can win a New York Prime gift card if you show up and you're one pick to try to beat the Greek, and you beat the Greek because you automatically get a gift card to New York Prime, and then you're in the running for the grand prize. But you got to be there. You got to be there in person. We suggest no later than 1 o'clock because we do have a lot of people who do show up. I mean, the place gets packed, but I think on average about 6-7 people put their name in a hat. Yeah, that want to try and beat the Greek. So make sure you get there early. So you can go ahead and be in the running for that.
I actually did that Thanksgiving Eve. We talked about eating cookies. I was on the phone with somebody just talking, and all of a sudden there was cookies, and I opened it up and I started eating cookies, and I was bringing it to somebody. And I was like, oh, God.
Not surprised.
Yeah, so thank God I have a lot of liquor in the house, so I just picked up a bottle. And I told them, and they were like, wow, we're happier. You didn't bring us cookies, and you brought us some liquor. So they got a bottle of Vouv champagne. They were happy about it. But I had like 4 or 5 real quick, and I'm like, man, there goes the cookies. Can't bring them the cookies now. You guys can call us at 877-927-6969, or you can text us at Real Radio 47142. Celebrity, who would you like to live with? It could be a male or a female. And it could be any kind of celebrity in your mind. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a household name. It could be somebody that's in movies, somebody in TV, maybe somebody who is a famous chef. How about that? Nobody mentioned that. Maybe you live with like Bobby Flay, and every night he comes home and cooks you dinner. That'd be cool.
It's not Gordon Ramsay.
No, Ramsay, you're not a fan of?
He might make fun of your cooking if you were cooking.
Well, I don't cook.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
does
saying in
not.
general, if you brought something to the table, he'd be like, ooh.
That girl, Gia, she would be nice.
Giada. is her name, yes.
Whatever.
I am working, and I think I have it locked up because next week starts the Palm Beach Food and Wine. So they have all kinds of events that are going on throughout the county, different restaurants. And I know the convention center, downtown West Palm, they have the big final event, the tastings event, which is really cool. So I would like to call him a buddy. He's an acquaintance, and I'm very good friends with somebody he works with, his right-hand man. We're one of his. And so I'm hoping, and he said he would do me a solid that we'll have, because it starts next week, all these events, that we'll have Chef Robert Irvine in with us.
Oh, that'd be nice. On a
Chit
phone
chat.
or maybe in studio?
No, he's going to come in.
That'd be awesome.
I know.
Maybe you can introduce me to Gia.
So, Giada. Got to call her by her right name.
Yeah.
So he's such an awesome dude. I've had the pleasure of hanging out with him a few times, and I'm pulling some strings. So I'm hoping he'll come in and chat with us. And I believe Mo and Sally with Cool 105.5, they're later on in the year, springtime, they're doing like a Food Network or something cruise that they're giving away, and a lot of these Food Network stars, including Robert Irvine, are going to be there. So
That's awesome.
I'm trying to hook it up with them too, so they can chit chat.
That'd be great, Franny. Love to sit down
Should be
with him. Big fan. Also, I think he's
Great
very
guy.
Yeah, and he seems so cool. I love the way he does that Restaurant Impossible.
He does, yeah. He does a fantastic job. He does so much for our military too.
That's great.
But yeah, very, very cool guy. So I'm hoping next week, fingers crossed, we have him in.
All right, Dom, don't mess it up.
Me. Don't take a day off.
He might like maybe listen to the show and go, "Oh God, this guy! I'm not gonna go out with him." You never know.
He might.
And he wouldn't say that about you. He would say it about me. Look at Randy. Yeah, he
Now we
might.
can talk about Tom. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, I'll Greek. And the day before, Franny would be like, you should take a day off. You look a little stressed.
Why? Yeah. I was like, you look a little sick.
Yeah, you look a little sick, Greek. Take a couple days.
I'll just start coughing so he'll stay away from me then.
Yeah. Greg, I feel sick.
I don't
Tom's
feel
coughing
good.
in the other studio.
Oh my God, I feel like I gotta go home. I gotta deliver some toys. Oh my God, the stress is killing me. I don't get offended. Franny's honest about her feelings for me. She has none.
I do. There's feelings there.
Don't forget our big Christmas party coming up. Woohoo! With the big seafood tower. Man, Franny ordered it, and it's done. I went into New York Prime last week after I lit the tree. I said, I have one request. That Franny gets the seafood tower. They said, fine, it's done. So we're
And one to go.
No, not one to go. One to go. You're brutal. Don't make her like one of my dates. What are you kidding me? And the dessert is unbelievable there. That I got to tell you. You will love the dessert. Looking forward to that. We are going to be going out, the three of us, and celebrating the Penthouse. And what a great job these two do every single day. So it's my way of saying thank you. That's not your gift.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
I have a feeling we're going to have like a posse of people, real radio listeners there,
Yeah, we've said when we're going to be there. So they were like, oh, I want a gift card. I'm going to show up.
I can get it from Greek there now.
You guys, I hope you're having a good day. We're going to come back in a few minutes. We have our traditional Florida stories and so much more. Greek Zone today. We'll get into Thursday night's big game. We'll look at the Heisman odds, which there's really no surprise. Hunter's going to win. That's what everybody's saying. And he is the big, big favorite. And we'll also talk about the college playoff with Defo and our buddy Drew Martin from Viva Las Vegas, which is a.k.a. Mexico. We'll be back. Peace.
What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
I-95 and the Florida Turnpike, both up to speed along the Palm Beaches. Thursday drive is looking good. Make sure while you're out and about that you slow down for bicycles. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle, owner at Blindster.com. And right now, we're offering up to 50% off all our custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters during our Cyber Week sale. Don't miss out on some incredible deals. But hurry, sale ends December 10th. Blindster.com.
How would you like to come home to a bartender who will fix you any cocktail you want?
I'll have an old-fashioned.
I'll have a margarita.
Now you can with the Bartesian Home Cocktail Maker. Bartesian is a slick machine the size of a coffee maker that makes premium cocktails at the touch of a button. Choose from over 60 different cocktails, from classics to the most exotic premium cocktails served in the best bars today. You'll always get freshly mixed, perfectly balanced cocktails with the Bartesian Cocktail Maker. And now, get Bartesian's best deal of the year when you go to bartesian.com/cocktail. Entertaining? The Bartesian is ideal for parties. No need to stock all kinds of individual mixers for complicated recipes. Every guest gets the cocktail of their choice in seconds. The Bartesian makes a wonderful gift for anyone who loves a fine, premium cocktail. Now get Bartesian's best holiday deal of the year. It's available right now, only at bartesian.com/cocktail. That's BARTESIAN.com/cocktail. For Bartesian's best holiday deal of the year, only at bartesian.com/cocktail.
Hey, it's Greek. Tell you about my new favorite spot, Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Streets. Pollard is an upscale, sophisticated coffee shop specializing in a wide range of coffee, beverages, and teas. Located in Deerfield Beach, proud sponsor 2024 Greek's Gridiron. Pollard Coffee, the way I start every day. Peace.
Hey, Florida. Ready to make your night out even better? Check it out. There's a brand new app called Where You At? Find the Crowd. Your new go-to platform for scoring the hottest happy hour deals, checking out promotions, and discovering upcoming events at bars, restaurants, and nightclubs near you. Not sure where the crowd is tonight? Where You At? Find the Crowd has you covered. See what bars your friends are talking about and plan outings with them so you never miss out on the party. Download Where You At? Find the Crowd in the App Store today and stay updated on everything happening at your favorite bars.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on SingleCare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to SingleCare.com or download the free app today.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by iHeartRadio, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. Gorgeous rest of the day ahead. Very few clouds in the forecast. Most of them will be mid and upper level clouds if we do see any of those cirrus clouds develop. Now we will see temperatures climb into the mid and upper 70s across the area. Humidity remains low. Rain chance remains out of the forecast as well.
This report is sponsored by PureTalk.com. Stop overpaying for your cell phone plan. Pure Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on America's most dependable 5G network. Switch today. Just dial pound 250 and say keyword switch now to save 50% off your first month with Pure Talk.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Thursday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thanks for always listening. After us, it is the Greek Zone, and then it is the News Junkies. But every morning, I hope you wake up with, well, I just hope you wake up. But if you do, after that, wake up with Rover and his crew. Always a good show and a good time. Dom's in the house.
Hello.
And, of course, Francis is here.
What's going on?
It's time for another batch of Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida. Did you say Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Alrighty, well, we will start with a woman who went a little nutty after her trip to Raising Cane's in Clearwater. She ordered online on the app and went to go pick up her food. And then when she went back home, she realized that the fast food workers failed to include the 8 sauces in her mobile pickup order. Now, the reason why I'm sure she was upset in general, but you do have to pay you pay for that, the 8 packs of sauce. It wasn't free, doesn't come with. So she decided to call them, and they're like, all right, just come over here. We'll give you your sauces. And so she did. She returned over to the restaurant. She spoke to the female manager. This girl's name is Mackenzie is the one who did this, who provided Mackenzie with the dipping sauces. However, when Mackenzie requested that she provide a little extra for her troubles for wasting her time and gas, the manager was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So after her sauce bid was refused, Mackenzie said that they said she got very hostile, both verbally and physically. She began yelling, disturbing staff and customers. During her alleged tirade, they said she shot out her right hand with force, struck the manager in the legs. She then allegedly tried to tear off the keys and ID lanyard from her belt. The victim was, of course, in fear, cops reported, adding that the sauce imbroglio was witnessed by 2 Raising Cane's employees, and it was all captured on CCTV footage. She was arrested and booked into the county jail. Now, guess what's going to happen? She doesn't get to enjoy her Raising Cane's or any of the sauces she got for free.
Oh.
I know, she doesn't. So,
price you pay.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it? By the way, for all of this, I mean, who's to say what kind of condition she's in, but I love, because this is on the Smoking Gun, they love to address on here. They make this little thing because she's hanging out in the county jail. She was released on $2,500 bond. Her lawyer yesterday entered a not guilty plea on her behalf, and they said her address is listed on the court records as a beautiful waterfront Clearwater home purchased in 2020 for $1.2 million.
Really? Yeah. My God. Principal, I guess.
Where's my damn sauces? Then next up in your What the Florida, we have a Florida man who was denied entry into the USAA. This guy came with a plan, though, because I had a feeling he knew he was going to be denied entry. Robert Beatty, Tampa, went to the guard gate, and he was like, hey, can I go inside? Actually, he didn't say hey. They said he demanded to be let inside. We don't know why. And they were like, absolutely not. You cannot come inside. The guards refused to let him in. That's when he was like, oh, yeah, he put on a helmet. He's in a truck, mind you, not a motorcycle. He put on a helmet and just drove right through, recklessly through the USA parking garage and damaged several fences on the property. They say 2 people in marked security SUVs tried to block him, but then he intentionally reversed and struck their vehicle to create a little extra space. Officers arrived, and they found him on the 3rd floor of the parking garage where he was taken into custody. Luckily, nobody was injured, and then this guy got arrested. We also have A DUI suspect, drunk driving, this dude. So he's in a Ford SUV, crashed around 6:30 on a Monday in a roundabout in Buena Vista. I don't know, roundabouts are tricky.
Yeah, they are. You got to watch it.
Tricky, but
Remember.
when you're drunk, real tricky, but don't drive when you're drunk.
That's right.
So they said that witnesses called 911, provided a description of the driver who, after the crash, left the scene, hopped out of his SUV, fled on foot. The disabled vehicle was ditched in the roundabout with one of its airbags deployed. They said there was an empties Foster's beer can and a metal tumbler, which contained an alcoholic beverage in there, too. So he's just drinking and driving, this guy. They were all found in the SUV. The driver, later identified, 54-year-old Leonardo, was spotted not that far away. Like, this guy is like, I gotta go. I can't be part of this. I'm drinking. They found him just like 100 feet away, not that far, peeing in the bushes.
Oh, my God.
Yes. When the deputies found him, they said he was highly intoxicated. He had burn marks and abrasions on his knees, consistent with the airbag deployment.
Jesus.
Yes. And they're like, this is the guy. This has got to be our guy. So, yes, he was arrested for drunk driving. That's not his first time. He got arrested in 2021 for drunk driving. Then finally here, this is a crazy story if you did not hear this earlier. There is a extremely nutty Florida woman. Man, what a scary situation. And she snatched a 3-year-old boy from his fenced-in backyard and ran off with him down the street. This happened last week. She told cops at the time, because of course, when you hear the story, witnesses were there. They saw it. They ran after her. They yelled at for the mom, saying, "Hey, your 3-year-old just got." So it was a thing. People were able to stop her, and so the cops got called. And when the cops showed up, she thinks that she shouldn't be arrested because she gave it back, were her quotes. And the body cam footage says, "I gave it back. I gave it back," says Pamela Monsalve. They said moments before police put her in cuffs and booked her for kidnapping. But a super scary situation. And Dom, do you still have the audio from that?
That sounds crazy.
Pamela Monslave, seen on police body camera footage being arrested. Before this, though, she tries to explain why she allegedly took a little boy out of his backyard.
He was outside. He was naked. He was naked with his shirt and his everything was naked. And I asked for the people around to call police, and nobody would call police.
Police didn't buy her story and charged her with a crime.
Everything that she said didn't make sense as to there was no reason for her to take this child. She doesn't know the child, has no relationship with the family whatsoever. So it was just not something that we would normally see or that of a normal individual.
It happened at a trailer park community near Hallandale Beach Boulevard and I-95. The police report says Monslave was seen reaching over a fence in a fully enclosed backyard, picking up a minor, 3 years of age, that was playing outside and removing him from the backyard of his home. In court, she tried to defend herself. Police say several neighbors saw Monslave with the child and approached her. Then she put the boy down. Then neighbors called police, who, after questioning Monslave, arrested her and charged her with kidnapping.
Yeah, so super scary situation. Of course, prosecutors were not buying her no harm, no foul defense. And thank God the local police did praise the boys' rescuers for thwarting a potential tragedy. And there you go. That is your What the Florida.
Great job, Franny. As always, thank you. 11:05 and 1:05. We always do Florida stories for you guys. We had on the table today. Celebrities that maybe you would want to move in with, and who would be cool. Could be a ball player, musician, maybe a movie star, or maybe somebody you even know. Dom went with Snoop Dogg. Are you still staying with the Snoop Dogg for 200?
Yeah, I'll go with Snoop. I'd also go with Dave Chappelle probably, too. It'd be a fun time.
Dave Chappelle? Yeah, Dave Chappelle would be very fun. Wouldn't be there all the time. He's on the road a lot.
So it works.
So it works for you. Franny, are you still on with yours, the girls you said?
Yeah, I like mine. I think I'm down. I like Whitney Cummings. Nikki would be fun. Kristen Wiig would be fun. I like funny women. I think I just want to laugh and have a good time.
All right, cool. I'm not going to move away from
Halle Berry.
Yeah, I'm not going to move away. Maybe Kim Kardashian, because she's got a lot of cash. And she's got a big ass. So, you know what? Maybe some of her big ass will rub off on me and it'll help me win some bets. And I mean, when you say big ass in gambling, that means you're lucky. That's what it means. It doesn't mean somebody has a big ass. It's not a negative thing. Somebody says you got a big ass, you're like, all right, thanks. Awesome. I appreciate it. Big game tonight, Thursday night, Packers and Lions. Lions are now -3. The line has dropped a little. The over-under is 51.5. So we'll see what happens with that game.
So I think we can have. Oh, just go ahead, Tom.
I had a request for a weather report from Greek real quick.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Real Radio weather.
The weather this afternoon is going to be sunny with a little breeze. Should be a high about 72. It'll drop down to the 50s this evening, but don't worry, it's going to be another great South Florida day on Friday. Kick off your weekend, do your holiday shopping. Should be highs Friday about 80 degrees. I hope you enjoy South Florida, and I hope you enjoy this weather report. I am the Greek, and you are not.
No peace?
Hey!
Nice job. Nice job.
I try to get a little serious because in case CBS is listening.
It was good.
In case they're listening.
Because remember, I said that's the biggest joke job in the world, telling the weather. I would love to go to a different city and just get a job as a weather guy. Obviously, I have to close for it and just con them out of the whole thing. Like, where'd you go to school? So-and-so. Yeah. And then get out there and, like, see how long you can get going and just keep it going for a while. And then, like, after 6 months, be on TV and go, I'm not a weatherman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a handicapper.
So, G-Man, you always talk about cooking, but you don't know how, and you never do, and you even want to have your own cookbook, even though you don't know how to cook. But you may want to learn, and I'm not surprised by this, because ordering takeout could be while you're still single. They say it's because you don't know how to cook. According to a new survey, 75% of Americans find someone more attractive when they know how to cook. Doesn't matter if it's girl or guy, with almost half saying it's very important for a partner to have cooking skills. They say cooking together is even better, with 90% of respondents say that actually can improve a relationship.
So could cooking together be I buy the stuff and you cook it, or that's not cooking together?
No, that's not cooking together. That's you buying and somebody's cooking it.
Oh, really?
Cooking together is cooking
Yeah, but I'm
together.
going to the
Buying
store.
and cooking are different.
But I'm going to the store, I'm buying the stuff, bringing it home, the ingredients, maybe a steak on the grill or whatever, and that doesn't really mean it. I think that's nice. It shows
No,
initial.
it is nice. Yeah, of course, but that's not cooking together.
Oh, see, I think that is.
Okay.
All right, but food is not a dessert. Dessert is not a food. All right, so
Dom,
now
how about you? Is cooking important? Do you know how to cook?
I could cook a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, just chicken, different types of chicken like
Okay.
that. I like burgers, steaks, that type of
So you
stuff.
know how to grill and all that.
Mhm.
Is it important to you to be in a relationship or find somebody that knows how to cook, or it doesn't make a difference?
Yeah, I think that's a plus
Yeah,
for sure.
I think so too.
It's very expensive the other way.
Mhm.
I mean, they got to at least be able to order a room service.
Well, and that's the thing. Well, are you staying at hotels all the time too? Well, that's the thing is I know couples who both of them don't, and they're married and they spend so much money
Sure.
because they're just like, we just go out all the time. They just go out or they order in.
Yeah, it's
And you just
expensive.
think about it. Yeah, how expensive that is. And I was just like, it doesn't take that much effort. And I think that's it. I think people they just don't want to take the time to learn.
Yeah, and they
You
also
may not be great, but you can learn how to be good.
just like sex.
Just follow recipes too.
YouTube.
Yeah, follow recipes. Some people just have a knack for it and have good taste. And,
Yep.
and I like to taste as I go. I'm not really one to follow recipes, but I will too. I'll see something and I'm like, oh, I want to try that.
But you're a good cook.
But you can 100% just like you said, YouTube or go follow a recipe, go online, and you can find recipes all the time and just see the star ratings, reviews, and if they're good, then you try to make it yourself.
No, I mean, going out every night is expensive.
I know you do it.
Especially like New York Prime and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm by myself, so I don't drink, and it's very minimal. Like the other night, I had pretzels. That was my dinner. I was watching a basketball game. I was on the phone with some girl, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm having dinner." She goes, "Oh, what are you making?" I didn't want to say pretzels, so I said, "Oh, I just prepared a duck." She goes, "Wow, a duck." That's
And then
a
she's
good
going to be like, hey, can I come over one day for some duck? Then what are you going to say?
I'll say, if you are going to blank, then we'll have some duck.
How dare you cook duck during this week? Oregon? Oh.
Go Ducks! Are you going to be on Penn State too?
No. I'm on Oregon.
Yeah, come on. That's the greatest mascot in the world. I love their mascot.
You ever see the commercial for Sports Center where they show like people tailgating at college events, and the guy goes to an Oregon college tailgate and he brings a duck to cook?
Oh, no,
I
I
don't
didn't
think
see
I've
that.
seen that
Oh,
one.
it's hilarious. And they're all just like
What are you
looking
doing?
around like, what are you doing with that here?
Oh, I
How
never saw
dare
that.
you?
Oh, that's so funny. I've seen a lot of the ones with the mascots. They're fighting.
Yeah.
And they're all hanging out. I think that's so cool. Like the Georgia Bulldog and stuff like that. The mascots are cool. They really are. There's some teams that just have great ones. I love the Bulldogs for Georgia. Oregon's got a great one. There's some that are a little bit out there. The Gators is cool. The Florida Gators out there. Sebastian's great for the Canes. They're out there. There's a little different ones. Some schools don't even have them. Like Texas, they got they don't have one.
Texas has one.
What do they have?
They have a Longhorn.
Yeah, but they don't have like a fake person running around as a Longhorn.
I think they do.
Do they?
I think they do.
They have a fake bull, maybe?
Do they?
They have the real bull.
They have the real bull, but I've never seen a fake one. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never seen it.
I don't know why I'm picturing in my head one of the, like, in a suit.
Oh, you might be right. I could be wrong. It didn't hit me when I was thinking about, like, mascots. Ohio State has the Buckeye. There's some cool ones.
Yeah, they 100% do.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe it just doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, he even wears like a little hat, puts up the long horns.
Hook 'em horns. That's a good job to get. You work once a week. You're busy for 3 months. Then you're off. I still can't believe the Denver Nugget.
Hook'em is his name.
Hook'em.
That makes sense, right?
Denver Nugget mascot makes $600,000. Talk about pissing me off when I saw that. I'm like, are you kidding me? The mascot's making $600,000? Wonder how he even got that job. Think he knew going in how much it made? Hey, what does this job pay? Just asking. Oh, $600,000. Oh, okay. You gonna take it? Well, can I think about it overnight and get back to you tomorrow? I mean, are you kidding me?
Not enough.
Oh, man. And he's probably been there for like 30 years because he's not quitting. There's no way he's quitting.
No.
There's no way. He's got benefits, hanging out, doing stuff like that. 877-927-6969. On the board today is who would you like to live with as a celebrity? Who would be a good roommate, male or female? And it could be anybody. Give us a call. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142.
All right, so it's still early. It's December 5th, but man, 20 days till Christmas. So this is almost like one of those bracket things that we did before, and this is on BuzzFeed, and this is the festive question. So who is the best Christmas icon? So people are divided on who should really be the icon of Christmas movies specifically, all right? So we've done this before where we dwindle it down.
Okay.
And then we see who's the best. So let's see. This is the showdown, all right? We're going to start the game here. You can play along with us. And you may not be familiar with some of these, so you might just have to pull it out of your whatever. But we're going to start here. Top 16, all right? We're in the Sweet 16 right now.
All right, cool.
Buddy the Elf or Scott Galvin, who is the Santa Claus. Tim Allen, when he does the movie The Santa Claus. I got to go Buddy the Elf.
Those are two good ones right away together.
I know.
Those are the two right there, I think.
They are.
Like either of those could be the winner, I would say.
Yep, so.
I'm not familiar with Buddy the Elf.
That's Will Ferrell. Movie
Yeah,
Elf.
I'm going to go with Buddy the Elf just because how funny that movie is.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Elf.
Okay, even though you're not familiar with him?
Now, when she said who it was,
Okay.
now I know who it is.
All right, so we got them. All right, next up, George Bailey, It's a Wonderful Life, or Jack Skellington, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm going to go Jack.
It's just such a classic.
It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Well, because you have a wonderful life. You don't have to say
I know. I guess I got to go Jack, too. I think a lot of old schoolers will probably go George Bailey.
Yeah.
But, man, this is a tough one. All right. Willie T. Stokes, Bad Santa. That's Billy Bob Thornton's character.
Oh, my God. That was brutal.
Or John McClane. And this is one of those. Is
Yeah.
Die Hard a Christmas movie? So,
Oh, my God. I still didn't think it is a Christmas movie.
Willie T. Stokes, Bad Santa, or John McClane, Die Hard?
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa.
Bad
for sure.
Santa. Okay. Even John McClane's great, but it's one of those. Is it a Christmas movie?
I don't think it is.
Ebenezer Scrooge, Christmas Story, or Christmas Carol, excuse me, or Kevin McAllister from Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Ooh, Home Alone.
I know.
Yeah, that's not even close.
I'm with you on this. All right, we are still going. We have Jack Frost. I don't even know this. So we're just going to have to just pull one because you guys probably won't know either. Jack Frost, Rise of the Guardians, or Arthur from Arthur Christmas.
Arthur's Christmas.
Do you just want to pick one? They're both cartoons.
Oh, I don't even know. I'll
What's
go
the
with
first
Arthur.
one?
The Jack Frost?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pick that one. All right, we're still rocking and rolling. We'll do one more here, and then we can get to a call because we can to be continued with this because we're still in the
Deep.
top 16. So we have The Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's the Jim Carrey one.
Oh,
And then
okay.
we have Gizmo from Gremlins.
The Grinch.
The Grinch, yep.
The Grinch, yeah.
That's pretty cool. What do you got on hold?
We have your best friend, Riggs.
Oh, Riggs, what's happening, buddy?
Oh, I made it to the BFF level there.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you could be my best friend today, and then tomorrow I pick somebody else.
How much is that going to cost me, Greek?
For you, I'm going to waive my talent fee because I enjoy your phone calls, and I think you're a good guy and you're a good dad. I've always said that. So we're not gonna charge you
This time.
Thank you. Yeah, first one's free. I get it. Thank
I
you.
told the girl that the other night. She laughed. I said, the first one's free, sweetums. I said, then we started charging. She goes, are you serious? I said, well, I don't know. You got $8? What's going on, Riggs?
Freezing my dom off over here in Cincinnati. It's like,
that's awesome.
You want to move. That's important to have.
I love when people are freezing their ass off. It's supposed to be 75 today, Riggs. I feel like I'm going to have a hard time lighting my cigar tonight.
Forget about it. I woke up in the morning, the grill cover is in one area, the outside heater is in the other area. It was windy and icy last night.
Would you tell your wife to go out and get the grill cover? Like, get the grill cover, hon. I got to call up today to Greek Zone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's who told me that the grill cover was somewhere else because she sent me a picture for me to get it after the fact, after work today.
Well, you got to do what she says.
Out? Oh, yeah. I said, thank you, may I have another? I would say, as far as roommates go, I'd want to know, like, if we're going crazy,
okay,
right, I'd probably want to go with Johnny Depp.
Oh, wow.
And J-Lo.
Oh, I didn't think of J-Lo. Yeah, she'd be great. I would take J-Lo, too.
Yeah, I would avoid the P. Diddy parties.
Johnny Depp, huh? That's an interesting. I enjoy Johnny Depp, but as a roommates, why?
I think every time you come home, it's going to be a new adventure, right? You never know what you're walking into, and if that's their cup of tea, I mean, which it is,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'd love that. It wouldn't bother me one bit.
All right.
Yeah. Johnny Depp, I don't know about.
Very eccentric, yes.
Yeah, and he seems like he doesn't take a lot of showers. But J-Lo, I would definitely take her because she can bitch to me about all her guys. You know, and eventually she's going to make another mistake and bang me one night. First couple times, I'd be like, J-Lo, come on. We're roommates. That's why we got bunk beds. Get up there.
Yeah. And then I probably would want somebody from the black community so they can bring over the sisters. So some good-looking black guy as my roommate.
Riggs, we love you.
Goodness.
We love you. No harm, no foul.
No, yeah. I mean, it's a compliment.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, if I'm going normal, it would probably be like after her second marriage for Annie. You know?
After your second?
After my second, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't following that, but yeah. Okay.
Thank you for calling me normal.
Yeah. And then Greek, you're off limits, but I would say Adam Sandler probably. That would be like a fun kind of.
Oh yeah, because he's nuts.
Kind of guy to have around.
Yeah. He's always every day is like Christmas and every night's New Year's Eve. He's great, but you got to play basketball. He loves basketball, and he dresses terrible, so you can help him dress. He's a very bad dresser.
Yeah. I am the Damar Green of basketball. Like you put me in there, somebody's going to get hurt. You know, like I'm not the kind of guy who can play basketball. So maybe he's off my list.
Oh yeah, because he's good.
But you don't have to play basketball with him. You can just drive him to a playground. He's always in Boca every holiday season. He stays at the Boca Raton Resort.
His family's there, right?
Yeah, and people talk about meeting him, and I'm talking to a lot of people. Everybody says he's the nicest guy. Just very friendly. Will take a picture. Always very like, you know, hey, how are you? And stuff like that. And he seems to be a very nice guy. I'd love to sit down with Mr. Sandler and talk to him. Maybe take him to New York Prime. How about that? Can he come to our Christmas party? No. Don voices knows. No. He doesn't make it. He comes to New York Prime. I'm like, Adam, sorry. I'll grab a cigar with you later.
No tables available.
You got to love this kid.
He'll come to your Christmas party. He'll just charge you a talent fee for it. He'll charge you the $40K he lost in the game.
Nah. Who, Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
No, I'm not paying a talent fee for Adam Sandler. $40,000? He's not. I don't know him. Do you know him to be a better? Because I don't.
I was reacting to the bit that you played yesterday. Or
the Uncut Gems.
Oh, Uncut Gems. Yeah, that's a great line. That's from the from that movie that he did. He was great in that movie. I really thought he should have got some awards. He didn't, but he was great in that movie. It was the
What do
same.
you want? What do you made your bet?
I know. I got to change the bet. I got $21,000 here. So you add it on to the 19 grand. $40,000 in all.
Scrap the whole bet?
Scrap the whole bet. I want to make a 6-way parlay. Celtics, Sixers game. What's the line?
Still +1.
+1. Okay, so I want the Celtics to cover. I want the Celtics halftime. I want Garnett points and rebounds. Garnett block shots. Celtics opening tip. Do you take lightning bets?
Yeah, but you don't want any part of lightning bets.
Fine.
Come on.
$1,000 a point. Okay, take this. And this is a gift for me.
Unbelievable. He was great in that movie. He really, I thought he got screwed by the Academy and Golden Globes. He did such a great job. He really did.
Completely out of character, and he knocked it out of the park. I agree. It was refreshing.
Very sad movie, though.
Yeah.
Supposedly that's based on a true story.
Oh, I bet, man. The craziest story. I mean, just like any addiction, you put your sense of humanity aside just so you can feed that thing that is eating at you. Whether it's a chemical or otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, he had the wife, he had the girlfriend, the family, the whole thing. The guys chasing him in the streets. It was crazy.
Yeah.
What else, Riggs?
Guys, I see. I see the Times. I'll Benihana here, and
I know. Thank you, Riggs. You know our show better than we do.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I'm over here telling
I
him.
know. I saw you, Dom. But Greg continued. He was like, "What else?" Yeah. Thank you,
nice
Riggs.
guy. I like him.
I know.
Call me later, Riggs.
Yeah. Why don't you give him your cell phone? You guys can chit chat.
9-5.
Yeah. I tell you.
561 actually.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Bye, Riggs.
I'll see you guys at the Christmas party. Bye.
Woo!
Real Radio is the news junkie.
My Nine Inch Nails take is not a very popular one with Nine Inch Nails fans. Pretty Hate Machine was an excellent album, and everything after it sucked.
Not even Downward Spiral?
That's what he considers the rest of the songs to be from Pretty Hate Machine. It was a downward spiral.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Enjoy your commute along the Palm Beaches. Roadways and expressways are looking good. No major delays on 95, the Turnpike, accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Shop limited time deals on last-minute gifts now at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Werner 6-foot aluminum step ladder. Plus, get select Craftsman V20 tools for only $39. Offers valid 12/5 through 12/11 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Hey, it's the Greek, and it's Monroe's in Palm Beach 7 days a week. The beautiful girls are there with a 5-star menu and great entertainment. And Monday night, I can't think of a better place to watch Monday Night Football. Drink specials all night long. If your team loses, you're still a winner. Why? Because you got one of the beautiful ladies at Monroe's in Palm Beach. If you want the hottest ladies, they're only at one place, and that is Monroe's in Palm Beach. Take it from your boy. Monday Night Football, stop in. You're a winner no matter what the score is. Peace.
Come on out to Charlie's this Sunday for our next Miller Lite Pro Football watch party of the season as Miami takes on New York. Great food and drink specials, including $2.50 Miller Lite drafts, $10 pitchers, and 5 for $15 buckets during all televised pro football games all season long. Plenty of Real Radio swag and a chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Miami football game. Kickoff is 1 p.m. Charlie's Neighborhood Bar and Grill, 400 Southeast Parrott Circle in Stewart. See you there.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market. Whether it's prepared foods, meats, seafood, pizza, fruits and vegetables, catering for any occasion, cold cuts or bakery, Joseph is the answer. It's all under that roof, baby. 4 locations, West Palm Beach, Delray, Gardens, and Boca Raton. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin. Joseph's Classic Market is a proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron 2024. Peace.
Your business needs a network it can count on.
Power's out.
Comcast Business has you covered with Wi-Fi backup to help keep your business up and running, even when your power goes out.
Everybody in the warehouse good?
Lights are out, but the Wi-Fi's up. Let's power on.
It's from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Break room, you good?
Can't microwave my burrito, but Wi-Fi's fine. Let's power on.
Power on with the leader in connectivity, Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Learn how to get Comcast Business Internet, Security Edge, and Wi-Fi backup for $59 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add Comcast Business Mobile Unlimited. Plus, for a limited time, find out how to get an $800 holiday bonus prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today. Ins 12/15/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 300 megabit per second internet, Security Edge, and Connection Pro. EcoBill and auto pay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change.
Preparing to tent fumigate your home or business is stressful. With up to 29 interior and exterior preparation steps, the very success of your fumigation depends on being properly prepared. Contact ALR Fumigation Preparation and Recovery, your fumigation preparation experts. Family owned and operated, licensed and insured, specializing in comprehensive fumigation preparation throughout Palm Beach County. We prioritize safety and thoroughness to make sure your property is ready come fumigation day. ALRFumigationPrep.com. Your home fumigation ready.
Injured on the job? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Glenn Levine, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's Franny. Looking to sell your car, truck, or SUV this holiday season? GiveMeTheVin.com is the easy way to get more cash fast. They'll even come to you with a check in hand and pay off your payoff. Enter your VIN, upload a few pics, and get a 60-second offer with no pressure. With 5 stars from the Better Business Bureau, you know you're in good hands. Skip the hassle and sell your vehicle today at GiveMeTheVin.com. Top dollar, quick cash, and 0 regrets.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Macy's Backstage has amazing deals on the holidays' most fun gifts, all for under $15. Get low prices every day on unique finds before they're gone. In-store only at Macy's Backstage today. Find a location near you at Macy'sBackstage.com. Off price, on trend, arriving daily.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. Gorgeous rest of the day ahead. Very few clouds in the forecast. Most of them will be mid and upper level clouds if we do see any of those cirrus clouds develop. Now we will see temperatures climb into the mid and upper 70s across the area. Humidity remains low. Rain chance remains out of the forecast as well.
This report is sponsored by PureTalk.com. Stop overpaying for your cell phone plan. Pure Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on America's most dependable 5G network. Switch today. Just dial pound 250 and say keyword switch now to save 50% off your first month with Pure Talk.
Mike Tyson's journey to recovery reminds us that no fight is easy. With every bumpy start, each setback, and moments that could have broken him, he kept pushing forward.
I never knew the spiral was coming up in my life. I never knew I was going to go in that deep, this hopelessness, and how so many millions of people feel like that but have no help.
Listen to The Cino Show on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search The Cino Show and start listening.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse on a Thursday. I hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Thanks for always tuning into Real Radio. Greek Zone is next. We'll talk about the big game tonight, Thursday Night Football, and the college playoff system. Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
Francis is here.
What's up?
And it's time for the last Greek trifecta of the day.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
Miami Heat played the Lakers last night, and LeBron was back home. Or was he? He was here for 4 years, and he did help the team get to 4 NBA Finals, 2 championships. And really, we haven't won since then when the big three were together. But last night, it was the Heat night as they won by 40 points. Hero had a big game, 31 points. Jimmy Butler, some big steals. And the Heat get a big W that they needed. Thursday Night Football will be a good game as the Packers go to Detroit. And Detroit are the favorite to go to the Super Bowl ahead of the Chiefs. Isn't that crazy? Ahead of the Chiefs, who are trying to be the first team in the Super Bowl era to go 3 times in a row and win 3 times in a row. We'll see what happens with that game. The Lions are 3.5. Over-under is 51.5. It should be an exciting game. The Panthers are in Philadelphia. Yes, they are. They're taking on the Flyers. And you can hear the Panthers all year long on Real Radio. That's right. You can listen for the puck dropping here, baby, as the Panthers are the champs trying to do it again. They'll be on Real Radio all season long. Panthers and Flyers tonight on Real Radio. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach. Peace.
So do you guys want to, well, G-Man, I think we could have some fun here with these questions that kids ask. Well, do you want to go cheating? Do you want to go cheating first and then children? That sounded weird. Do you want to go?
I love you.
Do you want to go? You know what? Let's save the kids.
Yeah, let's save
the kids thing for later.
With cheating stories.
I have a feeling you'll have more fun with the cheating stories.
A little crazy.
Oh goodness,
that was a crazy scenario.
Yes, I should not have put those two in a sentence like that. All right, we are going to start with a few things that I have here, and they are some of the craziest cheating stories.
And we do not promote cheating on the show, Dom.
What are you trying to say about me?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, so some of these are pretty nuts. And if you have any you want to add, maybe you have your very own, or maybe you witnessed, know somebody that did. These are some of the wildest cheating stories revealed. And this was on Board Panda the other day. And some of these that I did read, I was just like, wow.
Really?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
So
if you said, wow, I'm interested.
Mm-hmm. Not all of them, like I said. Some, maybe mild, kind of normal. This one person said, I knew a guy years ago that was a private investigator. Many times he was approached by a spouse who suspected their partner was cheating, right? They said he had a slam dunk strategy. He would suggest his client sign up for a course, whether a hobby thing or educational, whatever. They said the key was that the class would happen for a period of weeks, all on the same day of the week and all at the same time of day. Then, while his client was in class, he would go and follow the spouse. He caught them every time.
Yeah, because they figured, you know what, they're in class, they're not going to come out.
Yeah,
I know
so
where they are
that's
for
what
now.
he would tell. He would tell, he was like, sign up for something, and while you're gone,
Cooking.
that's when he's going to go play, or she was going to go play.
Karate.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
So
wow.
that's how this investigator was like, this is how I bust him.
Wow, imagine that. Like the guy comes home and his wife's like, I think I'm going to go to cooking class. And he's like, that's great, honey. I'll pay. No problem. And he's thinking, ooh, I can bang my senorita on the side.
But who, I mean, I was like, who would have thought? But I guess, right? That's
Yeah. Because perfect. If you got time on you figure you got that hour or 2 hours every day that they can't contact you. So I think that's a great no-brainer. It's almost like you look up at God and you go, really? Thanks.
2 hours every week?
Oh, my God. I can't believe it.
know.
And you know what? Stop by the mall on the way home and buy yourself something. Something sexy if you got it. And you blink.
There's probably guys and girls right now that are going to sign in their significant others up for some kind of class that they've been dying to do.
Yeah.
You never know.
Or there are people who are doing it right now and so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he signed up last week for that.
Now, if you were ever married and you thought somebody was cheating, would you hire a private investigator or maybe ask one of your friends to do it?
That could work too.
I would get one of my friends. I'd pay him.
What, just you're having your friend follow him around?
Yeah, follow your wife or your boy or whatever it is. I mean, private investigators, because I don't know if I trust them. They could call you back, be like, we're getting close. Another couple of months, like a therapist. You know what I mean? You got to end up paying a lot of money. But I think that's a great one because I think, like, just how people think. They're like, oh, man, this is perfect. You know what I mean? And, oh, man, that's pretty good.
Yep. So there's more here. This is a website, Board Panda, that had a bunch of stories. There's some long ones that we're not going to get into. Let's see. They said, my ex-wife this one is messed up. Quick, but messed up. My ex-wife pretended to be admitted to a mental health ward for long-term treatments while she was actually staying with her new man and cheating on me.
Wow.
She went to that's
crazy.
Set to say that she had to be admitted into
crazy.
a mental health facility. At that time, just get divorced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, right?
And how do you get away with that? Like, don't you check on her? Like, she's at certain institute. You would go there and say, is my wife here? I'm looking for Gladys. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
Maybe they're just like, hey, no phone calls, no whatever. I mean, they come up with it. If you're going to go to that extent, that extreme, whatever, yes, they probably have the lies on top of the lies ready just in case.
Mm-hmm.
That one to me, I read that one, I was like, that's nuts. That's like, just get divorced, right? At this point. But let's see. We have stories about some of the craziest cheating or divorces. I know a guy whose wife was cheating with his cousin, also married, mind you. He finds out, decides to have everyone over for dinner. Halfway through dinner, he looks his wife dead in the eyes and says, I know you two are effing, right in front of the affair partner and his wife, too. They said all S blew up. Everyone got divorced. Affair partners never got together either.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a Happy Meal.
Is that Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
When you drop those bombshells, like when you hear people at weddings, like when they say, I know this one was this or that one. I got a good friend of mine. He just went up to a wedding, and the girl was having an affair for like a year. And everybody knew except the groom.
Ouch.
And that hurt. And then a week later.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
No, none of his friends told him.
Nope.
Those aren't friends.
No.
They
And
let
then,
him. They let him get right there
Yeah.
to the wedding day.
Yep. And then,
those people aren't his friends.
And then like a week later, it came out. Somebody told, and just brutal.
Yeah, I would not be friends with any of those people, especially if I knew that they knew, and you let me be a fool for a year.
Yep.
To the point where we're getting married.
No good.
That is unfortunate. Give us your stories. You got any stories? Here's more here, and let's see if you can try to top that. We have here this poor woman. It says, no, a guy cheated on me because my libido was too high. Said, yes, you read that right. Wanted sex so much that this person could not handle being with them anymore. Guess it can happen, right?
Dom, you know about that.
Oh, gee, man.
She wants it every night. I can't take it.
They said a friend of a friend found out that her husband was cheating when she got to the hospital to see her husband, who had just moments before been brought in by an ambulance after a serious car accident, only to be denied entry to his room because his quote-unquote wife was already in the room with him.
Oh, my God.
He had 2 simultaneous lives with 2 women, neither of which were aware of the other.
That's crazy.
I don't know how people do that.
I know.
Have those secret
other
lives, like where they have 2 wives, or they have families. There's been incidents where they have children on both, like 2. I'm like, what? How do you have time, or how do people even buy your stories?
I think today it's a little bit more difficult because of phones than it was years ago, and you can maneuver. I knew a gentleman who was had an affair for like 20 years, and she was married. He was married.
Nuts.
And I didn't even know when I first met them that they weren't the 2 married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought they were married. We had dinner one night. It was something with the business, and I met them again. And then one day he finally told me, he goes, she's not my wife. And I was like, she's not? He goes, no, it's my girlfriend. I was like, oh, wow. You guys get along great. What do you got?
We got Chris on the phone.
Chris, what's happening? Then we're going to get back to our cheating stories.
Hey, what's going on, Penthouse?
Hey, Chris, how are you, buddy?
Chris.
I want to give my daily Dom.
Dom sucks today. I don't know. Dom's been pretty good today. A lot of people, he's been taking a lot of shots at me, doing a good job.
Yeah, I don't appreciate it. You know what
I do, Chris.
Greek is no. I don't appreciate it because y'all don't realize there should be a statue of Greek outside. He does so much for you guys.
John.
He decorated this. That's right. He decorated the studio.
No, Dom did the studio.
He did not decorate.
No, I didn't do the. No, I didn't. I did not do the.
But
studio.
yes, he should have a statue outside.
Yeah, that's true. That I agree. Yeah, definitely for the company, without a doubt. Not so much for these two. Well, Dom's only been with me like 8 weeks, but there's been enough already.
No, I know that you didn't do it physically, Greek, but you were there mentally for him.
Actually, he was worried I wasn't going to like it. He did a great job. It really is. I mean, like when I walk in here, I feel like I'm walking into Rockefeller Center every morning. I was telling one of my buddies.
Well, no doubt. I like Cleveland.
All right.
I'm all psyched about that. I think they're going to pull it out. And Dom sucks as always, and I will always listen to you guys. You know you rock. Franny, stop going on vacation.
All right, I'll try not to.
Wait a minute. Before you like Cleveland, what game are we talking about?
Say that again?
Cleveland, what game?
Detroit.
Okay.
Detroit.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't know what you were saying when you said you like
He
Cleveland.
did say Cleveland, but he meant Detroit.
Okay. All right, well, I hope you win. I'd rather see you and Dom win and me lose.
Yes, sir.
Franny, it's a show.
I know. You did it on purpose. You did it on purpose, Chris.
I got to get you involved somehow.
Man, you could fill in one day if Greek was out.
You're great,
Just
Chris.
like him.
That's awesome. Come on, it's a show. Gotta help you out.
So we're talking about crazy cheating stories. This one's pretty nutty here. It says, I had a coworker who cheated on her live-in boyfriend. She would tell him she was going for a run, put on her shorts without underwear, go bang her side piece in the apartment parking lot.
Oh.
Then when she came back inside, she was like sweaty 30 minutes later and needed to shower, and all made sense to her. It all made sense to her boyfriend, right? He never thought anything of it. He never questioned it. The person who wrote this wrote, she was an awful human being. So, yep.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what the underwear matters, though. What the hell does that matter? Like, you didn't have to wear underwear. You could just take off your pants.
Easy access. Like, running shorts are very loose.
Okay. So where was she banging them?
In the parking lot. Did you not hear it?
Oh, the parking lot. Okay,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
said it in the sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, when I
I'm
was telling
sorry.
the story. It was in
Okay.
there.
I didn't hear it in the apartment. I thought she went to his apartment. That's why I was like, does it really matter if she wasn't wearing underwear? My God, what a devious little you-know-what.
I know.
She goes back, she's sweaty. He's like, take a shower, hon. I'll make dinner.
Says in a small town, the husband kept telling people he had an open marriage. Finally, someone went up to his wife and asked her about it. She was unaware of this new arrangement. What a dope.
Yeah.
Like going around a small town. You live in a small town, and you're like, hey, me and my wife are in open marriage, hitting on girls. And then one woman came up to her one day and was like, hey, did you realize?
Yeah, but you know what happens? Like, people say to you, aren't you married? So you say, I'm in an open marriage. So the girl's like, all right, I guess if he's in an open marriage, you don't think anybody's going to ask the wife. Because if you are married, you go up to somebody, they're like, you're married. What am I going to mess around with you? Oh, it's open. She does her thing. I do my thing. You know, that's what everybody throws at everybody.
Man, this person's throwing their mom under the bus.
Wow.
They said, I don't cheat, but my mom is a serial married man dater.
Wow.
This is anonymous. I guess that's why. She has slept with first boss, the mayor of the town she grew up in, my father, who was married to his first cousin and had a daughter by. She got knocked up with my I don't even know. She's also slept with her divorce lawyer when she divorced my father.
Smart.
She slept with our family therapist. I went to deal with the divorce. She slept with my mom. My mom's says, or I guess her CEO boss when she got a job after the divorce.
Smart.
She slept with a mailman. When she was on a break from the CEO boss man.
She's on a roll.
She's on a roll. Well, everybody she slept with, she benefited from. The mail, she was probably first house to get delivered because he was getting a little action. She slept with the therapist, so he didn't charge her.
Oh, my God.
Slept with the lawyer thing is common. That happens a lot. I know. I have two friends that their ex-wives married their lawyers.
I mean, that's
married
crazy. She went from, man. Wow, mom. And it's a woman who's writing this. She says, the reason I said all this because I hate when women say he didn't make those vows to me as if being a skank is okay.
Oh.
Just because he didn't make the vows to you. It is not okay. It does a lot of damage. I've never cheated on any one of my boyfriends. This daughter put on there.
That's very nice.
She definitely called out her mama. Jeez.
Yeah. Wonder if her mom was happy or not.
Somebody else finally quickly. My ex-wife missed our last dance at our wedding reception because she was banging her cousins in the bridesmaid change room.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, cousins? So multiple?
You heard me.
Wow.
You heard that correct. And I will leave it there. You're welcome. Happy Thursday.
That's a tough one to top.
It is. That's why I left it there.
What do you got, Dom?
We got James from Ohio on the phone.
Hey, James, what is happening?
Hey, Greek, remember I called last Friday, my first time. I didn't get a chance to say hello for Annie because she was off that day.
Oh, hi, James.
Hi, Franny. I follow you on all the Instagrams and all that, but I missed the whole bartender thing that you used to do. But anyways, I've been a listener ever since the wife swap from Rover's Morning Glory. That's what got me hooked on you guys and then the News Junkies next. So, anyways, Franny, what you said earlier when you said Akron for the champion,
Akron.
Yeah, it's Akron.
I said Akron, and then the second time I said Akron, and I realized when I said Akron at the time, I was probably thinking Akon, the rapper.
Now,
And then I caught myself, and the second time around, I corrected it.
now, isn't that where LeBron's from?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, and that's where I live, actually. I'm not from Cleveland. I live 45 minutes from Cleveland, 15 minutes from Canton. I live in Akron.
Okay.
But, yes, we had the Akron. I think they were the Buffaloes or something, and won like in 1920. Just like the Browns won all kinds of championships where they called it a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But and then Greek, why they paid that guy so much for the Denver, the mascot, if you Google or YouTube his stuff, this dude comes out of the rafters, like gliding across the arena and stuff. He does way more than all the other guys just putting on a costume.
No, I know that, but I still think $600,000 for a mascot is a ton of money.
But isn't that on top? That's just not his salary. Like, he gets paid a lot extra to do events and show up, right? I mean, that's what I've heard, private events.
I think so.
I'm not sure. But I tell you what, you'd have to pay me more than $600,000 to fly across the arena.
I don't know. They would get me.
Me too.
Same here.
But either way, hey, and Dom, you're great. You're awesome. Chris, you suck.
Thanks for the call, brother.
Thanks, James.
It must be cold in Cleveland today.
Yeah, I got a couple texts to run through quickly. Sorry, 47142. I'll save the questions for last. We have, sorry, got to scroll through. It says the real bull is named Bevo. Yep. It says, boo, horns down, go dogs. Yes, this was hard to type, being conceived in Gainesville and having 2 degrees from UF. That's BJ and Boynton. And then we have you ever watched the movie Why Him? Funny movie, and technically could be considered a Christmas movie. I got to look it up. That sounds familiar. Then we have Adam Sandler's house. Oh, thank you. He almost got an address here. Northeast 5th Street that he built, they claim, over 10 years ago, and his mom lives down the street in Hillsborough Beach. That's from Stephen Boca.
Oh, cool.
We have my neighbor asked me to come over every time her husband goes to play golf. How long does it take to play 18 holes? I know how long it's going to take me to play one. All right.
Wow, nice. Happy holidays.
On TV investigation series, a woman was cheating on her husband by making a fake office, and she was a prostitute. They said only a certain kind of sex she was having should make her clients wear a mask, and the lights were dimmed very low. One time she realized one of the clients was her husband's best friend.
Oh.
She went along to perform the deed, got her cash. When she was leaving her office, her husband was outside waiting for her because they put surveillance cameras in the office.
Wow.
Her response was anger because he was following her. So she's mad at him.
Yeah.
That's
How
crazy.
dare you?
And then finally here, a question for you, Quickie. It says, hey, Greek, who do you like in the NBA tonight?
I'll give it to you on the Greek Zone.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. So you got to stay tuned in.
Listen on the Greek Zone. We'll talk about a couple games and also some college games. We'll give you a couple picks. Dom, good job as always.
Thanks, G-Man.
I think that shirt fits you because you do a good job.
Aw.
If you were on camera, people would be able to see it. It says good.
Good.
Too bad.
I got to pay for it.
He's getting a little bit of
Yeah, if you wanna
wise this
see
guy
him.
today. Again, I knew a girl had that tattooed on her ass, which was nice. Franny, great job as always. Thanks for spending 4 hours with me. I know it's a struggle, but thank you.
No, you're so welcome.
She gets to see you tonight, too.
Really rare.
I do?
Oh, you're not are you going?
I have work.
Oh, you're not going
I
there?
have a paying work gig.
Oh, where are you working? Can we come see you?
No, it's private.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's not like that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, wow.
Not like that. That's why I've been rushing and doing a lot of work because I got to zip out of here. But yes.
I'm not going for
Thank you guys. I love where he says everywhere we're going to be.
Well, now the people are going to know where we're at now.
All right, G-Man, Dom, thank you for everything. And, of course, thank you for listening. G-Man, do you have any parting words?
First of all,
Yeah.
that's open to the public. So I'm
It's
not
not.
saying.
No, it's not. It's open to clients.
It's for clients.
Well, if you're a client, you're public.
Oh, my God.
Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.
Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
A dream 30 years in the making is a reality. The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Your Stanley Cup Florida Panthers are back.
Barkov works around up front. They score! They score! It was Ted home.
They've savored the taste of victory, but a new season is starting, and they're hungry for more.
Johnny scores! Gus Forsling beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Barkov in front, right on a shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Broken down car in Jupiter, blocking the right shoulder of your off-ramp. Look out, Florida Turnpike North to Indiantown Road. 95 is up to speed, looking good and accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by PureTalk.com. Stop overpaying for your cell phone plan. Pure Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on America's most dependable 5G network. Switch today. Just dial pound 250 and say keyword switch now to save 50% off your first month with Pure Talk.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured due to a car accident or a medical malpractice issue, a slip and fall, or any kind of injury due to a fault of another, their team can help you. Board-certified personal injury attorneys. They can help you determine the responsibility party and pursue the damages and justice you deserve. Contact them at 561-689-8180, 561-689-8180. No fees unless they win. Jason Weiser, my attorney for over 20 years.
Come on out to Charlie's this Sunday for our next Miller Lite Pro Football watch party of the season as Miami takes on New York. Great food and drink specials, including $2.50 Miller Lite drafts, $10 pitchers, and 5 for $15 buckets during all televised pro football games all season long. Plenty of Real Radio swag and a chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Miami football game. Kickoff is 1 p.m. Charlie's Neighborhood Bar and Grill, 400 Southeast Parrott Circle in Stewart. See you there.
With the holiday season fast approaching, are you fresh out of ideas for that special man in your life? Allow me to suggest the perfect gift, a brand new garage door. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I wrap a garage door, Mo? What kind of stocking do I need to stuff this inside? And how do I hang that sucker back on the mantle? And just how romantic is a 150 square foot hunk of aluminum on rails? At Mo Better Garage, I can explain this way mo better. A new garage door is like the ultimate power tool and the nicest pair of socks all in one. It's the perfect size, extra large, and the perfect color, whatever you choose. It comes with a cool remote control he can play with and a manual full of technical specs he can read about on the toilet. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it festive. Maybe you hang the stockings on the garage door. Ho ho!
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, their U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
So this new dose is, nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.